Alrighty, we are live. I believe we're 5 seconds in of being live. We got Weston in the chat. We got Dreadpool in the chat. We have Cougar Man, aka Milkman, in the chat. What's going on, guys? And
What's up, baby?
we have our special guest because Fred's at the Yankee game. Game Pass Man, who debuted last night on Gaming After Dark, the finale.
Hello, girls. It is I, the man, the legend, the myth himself. Game Pass, man.
Welcome.
Game Pass Man. So
Thank you for having me.
we're gonna get to you in a second here. So this is a we're remembering Hulk Hogan. We talked about this last week. We said he wasn't doing well and he might be on the way out. And unfortunately, the next day he passed away. So shout out to the Hulkster. I know a lot of people are pissed off about what he did in real life, but you know what? We're here to celebrate the WWF, WCW, NWO, and WWE version of the man, Hulk Hogan.
I'm ECW? What do you mean?
He didn't quite make it over there.
People are going to get so mad I'm wearing this shirt.
I
It's the only wrestling shirt I have.
I don't think Heyman could afford him.
Too much. We're deep.
Hey, if you think about WCW in 2000, though, the New Blood Hogan and all that stuff, New Blood versus Millionaires Club, that was kind of like a bootleg ECW Hogan anyway. So there you go.
Yeah, there we go.
So rest in peace, the character Hulk Hogan.
Exactly.
And we got some magic here. If I hit this button. Oh, look, our border changed to NWO. Isn't that funny? Anyway, by the way, that picture is AI generated. That's not even really him. So there you go. So I can't play any music because you get copyrighted. So there you go. That's it. Rest in peace,
awesome.
Hulk Hogan. Anybody in chat got any Hulk Hogan memories?
I got this one where he dropped this special word.
It's what everyone's trying to forget.
Yeah. I mean, I think for most people, I think, Hogan is just a main staple in wrestling. I think he created a foundation for certain wrestlers, and we know that he lied a lot, and he did crazy shit. He lied. He was apparently going to be the bassist for Metallica at one point. But we got to remember for the showmanship and the entertainment factor.
Right.
It's just been a very tough week for losses, and I think you have to remember what they actually did for a living, and that was entertain, and most of the iconic stuff that came from that era of those legends of wrestling in that era. A lot of those guys we don't have a lot of them left. Same thing with the musician corner. It's like there's only so many musicians left from that era, so really.
So this guy Ozzy took Hogan with him, huh? He couldn't wait. He couldn't go alone.
No, he couldn't.
He dragged him. It's funny. They were friends too.
Want to know what happened?
Oh, I'm sure.
Not enough Game Pass.
Not enough Game Pass to go around.
Not enough.
Not enough cowbell. Not enough Game Pass.
He didn't stack, and if he would have stacked, maybe things would be different.
I think the odds would have been in his favor, my friend. But I'm no god. I'm
subscription
just a mere
ran
mortal.
out.
Yeah, his subscription of life ran out.
Yeah. Unfortunately, we cannot renew that one.
Oh shit.
Oh, shit.
Oh man.
Well, yeah.
Go ahead, Ant.
I'm just saying, yeah. Like it obviously sucks. It is a loss, of that era, and for me growing up, I was obviously younger than some of you guys watching the wrestling matches as they were coming on, but
Shot to hockey fan Stevie Mac. Go ahead.
Oh, yeah, what's up, guys? In the chat. But yeah, no, I just think that it's, for me, like my memory was, seeing him come in to WWE or WWF, I guess, towards the, early 2000s for me, and then obviously like, the Rock match and stuff like that, and And I know people come at that match and say, "Oh, they didn't do anything," all this stuff. And
Bro,
there's just a
listen to
lot of
me.
haters.
They did a regular match, but the crowd was insane for that.
Yeah,
That was the biggest match since him and Andre. It really was.
yeah. It was the way that the crowd, like Hogan would get cheered even if he was a heel. Shit like that. It's like there's just certain things that I think we're getting, kind of different in that like mid to late 80s, early 90s. And I think, Hogan being a part of kind of that foundation of, what wrestlers were starting to make. I mean, millions and millions of dollars. I mean, it's endless, at this point. And I just think that, like, yeah, you just have to give respect where it's due if you're a wrestling fan. Because I think most people that are also haters, some of them I'm sure are wrestling fans, but some people are just jumping in on the hate. And it's like, well, if you actually watched him growing up, if you didn't like him as a wrestler, fine. But it's like he's done some crazy shit in the ring, and he's had some great promos, and he's just had some great, iconic moments with these wrestlers that are also no longer with us at this point. So, he's unfortunately joined, the group of people that, again, had those health complications, had stuff because of their lifestyle. And, that's unfortunately what it takes a toll on your body. So I think, he obviously stopped when, he needed to. He didn't really like overstay his welcome too much. I guess by like the mid 2000s, he was kind of like, all right, man, time to wrap it up a little bit.
Right.
The Hogan Knows Best era. Like that's the kind of shit where like that's when I was watching wrestling at a younger age for me. And so I remember that, and then going back and then renting the old WrestleManias and, seeing the, iconic matches and stuff like that he was in. So, it kind of opened me up to the old school wrestlers.
Brian, what's up, buddy?
What's up, man?
Well,
But,
I'll say this:
great memories.
we kind of found out what happened. It's not like official yet, but they're going to be doing an autopsy and stuff. Apparently, he had neck surgery in May, and they told him stay in bed for 4 weeks. He was on a plane within 24 hours or 48 hours. That's pretty much what did him in, because he didn't let his body heal up, and they're assuming that he tore like blood vessels or something, and that just screwed him up, and then that was it. So I don't know, guys. After you get major surgery, kind of listen to your doctor for a little bit, but we'll find out more when those results come out. But yeah, it's wrestling literally killed this guy, because he didn't have those back problems. He only had those back problems because he did the leg drop all the time. And the Andre match, obviously. Lifting that guy broke his freaking back to begin with. But, yeah, no, he was working. And right after getting surgery, jumped on a plane and started doing the beer tour. So it wasn't a good thing. He didn't really listen. So, anyway, rest in peace, Hulk Hogan. And we'll get off this topic because we got to interview our guest, Game Pass Man, who debuted last night during Gaming After Dark, the finale on Noof Nukem show. Game Pass Man, what's going on? And why can't I stack anymore?
Well, unfortunately, we can't let anybody stack anymore because, well, people were taking advantage of the system, my friend. And, if we were kept letting that happen, the business wasn't gonna go, and I just couldn't help everybody. So unfortunately, everybody has to pay monthly on a nice fat subscription fee of $19.99, and you can get all the games that you want, and I can save you if you need. 1-800-GAME PASS MAN.
Game Pass Man. I don't know. So when
Game Pass Man has infiltrated, and there's nothing you guys can do about it, chat room.
there's nothing you can do about it.
What are you gonna do?
It was a shock to What are you gonna fucking do?
What are you gonna fucking do about it, bitch? Game Pass Man's here to stay for life.
Now you're not gonna let the price go up, are you, Game Pass Man?
Unfortunately, those
He's thinking
decisions
about
are
it.
out of my hand. But it would be nice, wouldn't it? Maybe we will raise the price. You know, I
Just
can't
thinking.
be everywhere at once, and unfortunately, I'm starting to burn myself out. I think a little bit of a bump would be good. $25 per month? Is that okay with everybody? We won't be putting our stuff on CD keys because you rat bastards keep fucking stacking shit.
Very
Like
true.
I said, you just need to pay monthly. We're going to bump it. It's going to be okay. Everybody, the industry is changing. But don't be afraid. Just wait.
Can you save the industry, Game Pass, man?
Yes, I was created like Mewtwo to save the industry.
Don't reveal your identity again. Like you did last night.
Yeah, he did.
He debuted within 5 minutes. He revealed his identity.
Oh, these are not tears of fear. They are tears of joy, my friend. Oh, yes.
And
Laugh.
Ozzy said, "No more tears."
We got a question from Brandon in the chat. Does Phil Spencer get free Game Pass?
That's up, Brandon.
No. Everybody.
Even he has to fucking pay. He has to get your ass.
Everybody must pay for the Game Pass. Yeah. Even Saraband. They all pay.
Wow.
Everybody pay. Nobody get free ride.
I like how he went from speaking English to speaking Japanese.
Are you sure you're not PS Plus
Japanese,
man in
English.
disguise?
when you work in a city, you gotta know how to talk people's talk. You gotta know how to get around. You can't be some neighborhood friendly Game Pass guy if you don't know how to talk to everybody. But my young lad up above me. What were you asking? It was you, Frank.
Yeah, Frank.
Oh, I was saying I think maybe you're PS Plus man in disguise the way you were talking. That sounds like something PS Plus man would say.
PS Plus man probably works in a sushi shack, and he probably looks like a Temu version of the Flash. I just don't see very much in him. Not a lot of potential. Lacks charisma.
Game Pass,
Nothing
man.
good about that guy.
How come you're more money than PlayStation Plus?
Quality, my good sir. Quality. Don't you know quality, my friend, over quantity? Therefore, we essentially are charging you for online and the great games that you will never finish in your lifetime, regardless if you brag about all them being in your service or not. But we
How
will
can I
charge
finish
you-
the games when they debut at 30 FPS and I have to wait 6 months to a year to get a 60 FPS patch because that wasn't the creative direction when it came out?
Sir. This is the creative vision of the developers. I have nothing to do with these people. They feel that 30 FPS gives the game the best feeling for when you are playing it, regardless if you are having seizures or getting migraines. This is not a problem. This is a creative vision here. I'm gonna grab my crock. I dropped it over here.
Game Pass man, would you save a family of people that were falling off a building or an Xbox? Which would you pick to save?
Well, we would have to do a quarry check before running this 911 call to realize if the family or anybody in that household was subscribed to Game Pass. But there might be a higher probability that that Xbox is subscribed to Game Pass.
Yeah, but
So we will have to go with the Xbox.
here's the thing, though. If you save the family, then you go, well, how can I ever repay you? You got to stay subscribed to Game Pass.
I'm right in the window. You can either jump or I can save you. Game Pass. Game Pass Core, anything. I'll take it.
As they're hanging off the building, they have to subscribe, and then he'll
They
save them.
have to.
You should
They
remix
have to.
the Astrobot song. I am Game Pass Man. Game Pass Man.
Instead of remember kids, stay in school, he says, remember kids, stay subscribed.
Stay subscribed.
Stay subscribed.
I'm like the dare officer. Don't forget, guys. Stay subscribed. Stay safe. Don't forget, people. If you stay subscribed, 100% chance you won't get molested.
Whoa.
100% chance. Yeah.
Cougar Man says, hey, Game Pass Man, why does Phil Spencer like making the final boss upset?
Well, you see, Phil's a fighter. And when Phil's a fighter, you know,
He's
he likes
fighting
to
all
stand
right.
up to the big. Yeah, it's good. He likes to stand up to the man, Satya himself. But unfortunately,
Oh, he did such a great job.
Phil just he doesn't got the balls you think he's got. He folds like a fucking piece of wet cardboard. That's where I come in. And I pick up the fucking slack at the office. Because somebody's got to fucking do the right thing around here.
Oh, good old Phil.
Yep. Phil thinks he's a big man.
Are we getting an Xbox Cinematic Universe? Yes.
We are.
And it wasn't even
we
our.
are getting it.
It was all this man's idea.
It's a multiverse. It's going to be, PS Plus, man. Game Pass Gal. Can't wait for Game Pass Gal to come out. It's going to be a great series. Probably going to bomb because Game Pass Man is high regards. I do birthdays. Subscriptions, obviously, will be checked at the door.
Oh, man.
Any more questions, baby?
Well, Game Pass Man, we got this guy in the chat who I think is a sock account, Vladimir. Why you playing kid games? Play Xbox like a real man. I don't know what that means.
Fortunately, sir, everybody in this chat is subscribed to Game Pass, so therefore, by your logic, we are real men. We are real men. Because if you don't, this is what a real man looks like. What a real man looks like? What do you look like, Vladimir? Just wait.
He got
Keep subbing. Perfect Doc's coming. It's on the shelf. We got it in the chamber, baby, like a double barrel shotgun.
Well, maybe you could answer the long age question here. When is Fable coming the hell out?
When is it coming out? We've been waiting for so long. You know,
We're waiting since 2014. They started development on 2018. Where is the game?
You definitely owe us some answers because
Listen, folks.
you want us to just stay on the service and keep paying indefinitely for us to wait. So what's the deal?
Well, don't you guys want to support the developers?
How am I going to
Clearly,
support
the
them to keep
game-
firing them?
Well, clearly the game is ready. We're just giving it the extra sauce it needs in the oven. Let them cook, folks. Let them cook. The
He's doing that on
industry
purpose.
has changed, and you need to let the chefs in the kitchen cook. So let them cook. It is coming next year. Quarter number 2. I guarantee it. They just need to cook.
Portal
Perfect
number
Dock,
2.
on the other hand, it's on the shelf. I guarantee it's on the shelf, just like the native Xbox handheld. It's next to it.
Oh, RWK, what's going on? He's from Mexico. He's on vacation. He can't stay too long. Well, shout out to RWK. RWK, you got your new buddy here, Game Pass Man.
Ooh, Game Pass, man. RWK, you're in Mexico. I was there. Recently.
You were there for XO18 to try to get a bunch of people to subscribe, and it didn't fucking work.
It didn't work, but don't worry. When GTA 6 comes out, there will be a mass exodus from PS Plus, and they will all come over.
Yeah, they'll all come over when Target sells 2 Xboxes.
At least it says sold out on the store for our metrics.
I like how hardware is down 28. Was it 28% or 20%?
22%.
22% again. And it's like,
don't worry.
It's like shocking because they don't fucking ship them out.
No. Garbage.
Uh,
well, I mean the Game Pass.
Fable is an Xbox game, which means it takes a whole lot of work, unlike Donkey Kong bullshit. Well, you know what, Vlad? You go fuck yourself, because no one wants to hear that shit.
Vlad, I'm gonna spread
Boom.
my cheeks.
He's out.
Just cause.
He's out. See ya, Vlad.
Uh-oh.
And by the way, do yourself a favor and take that World War II dictator out of your profile, you fucking moron. Anyway, Vlad's gone.
Bye, Vlad.
Go hang out with your fucking buddy Gunther over there in the WF. How about that?
Gunter.
Goodbye there, Vlad. What live?
You sock account motherfucker. Fuck you and bring it on. Just saying.
You can't do this.
So when Game Pass man gets
What
hit
the
with
fuck
the
is this guy
symbiote,
doing? He's like walking around in his underwear.
when the symbiote touches him, does he go like, I couldn't save the people that got laid off, and he just goes crazy?
Game Pass, man. With all the money you're saving, you can't afford clothes? What's going on here?
I need clothes. I only need one outfit. One outfit. It says just wait with my chain. My chain. Game Pass.
Are you getting the Asus ROG Ale Bali Holly Molly
Ali Boombaye? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I am gonna get that regardless of the price. They said it's gonna
ROG
be around
Rogue Roog Gij Gog? What?
my Crab Goon Ally X.
Are you're spending $900 on that thing? Especially by Asus?
But it can do everything. I have all my Xbox games. I have all my Steam games. It is a revolution in gaming and something you have probably never seen in your life. You can't even fathom it. Look at what you have on your head. You can't even fathom the logic behind
I got more clothes on than you do.
it. This has nothing to do with subscriptions, sir.
Oh, man. Deadpool would probably meet up with Game Pass Man and form an alliance. Well, there you go. He means Deadpool from Marvel. Yes. I could see that.
He means Dreadpool.
Dreadpool would actually pick you up and throw you, and then you'd really go flying with that game. He'd throw you into the next 3 states.
Yeah, right. I'll pay Dreadpool to hold me up like the strong guys that hold the cheerleaders up, and I'd be like, "Run faster, Dreadpool, run, so my cape can go in the wind." He'd be like, hold me up. He's a big man. He'll be able to hold me up.
He is like probably 3 times the size of you.
Don't worry.
In both ways. No, I'm kidding.
He's not. Oh my God. Not with Game Pass. Not with Game Pass.
I think Dreadpool is stacked to like 2048 in Game Pass.
Yes, loyal, fair. That's why when he's in need, we help him first.
When you're
our priority.
When you're flying around and you go past the house as an Xbox that's not subscribed, does your Game Pass meter go off and you have to like talk to them?
No, I just put a little dot on their house and I just put them in the back of the priority list and I just shame their family from a distance as I prowl upon them.
3 o'clock in the morning.
Shame.
Why is it at 3 o'clock in the morning?
He
Because that's
posts
when
Game
it's-
Pass ads at 3 o'clock in the morning.
That's when it's really creepy. I knock
That's
on
when
the
it's
window
scary.
and I go, "If you don't fucking sub the Game Pass, I'm gonna fuck you up."
Hey, man, that's all it takes. Just threaten them.
Money's money, bitch, at the end of the day.
Still not going to get Fable any faster.
Just wait.
Coming. It's coming. You just have to wait, guys. You just have to wait. It's finished. It's finished, I can promise you. I've seen gameplay.
Can you calculate $20 times. How long has it been taking, Fable?
Oh man,
Since-
total.
let's just say it was.
12 years.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's do that. Let's say since 2014. 2014 times 20. 14 times 20.
Not
How much money did we pay waiting for Perfect Dark and Fable and all them?
Tell you right now.
wasn't enough. Like I said, the industry is changing.
$2,640.
So,
Okay, and let's cut that in half because it wasn't $20 for the whole time. So over
That'd
$1,000
be-
we've been paying waiting for these games, and they canceled one of them.
Yep.
They might be canceling the other.
I think it's going to get canceled. But Game Pass
Well-
Man says it's coming, so I'm inclined to
well,
believe
I
it.
heard that Phil played a demo of it, and he just couldn't stop playing it. They had to rip it away from him so that he could go to.
I heard Phil's turning into a woman.
Might be true. Might be true. We were really drunk that night. I cannot confirm. It was one of them parties. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no party like a Phil Spencer party, if you know what I mean.
So they say.
Yeah. Oh man, you ever met? I'll take you. He's got to wear all. Everyone's dressed in white.
Sounds like Game Pass Man subscribes to both men and women.
Game
it's
Pass
the,
man looks like he jumps from the top of the crotch on the Phil's junk. What? This is what
No, on the
RWK
top of
wrote in the chat.
couch.
On top of the couch in the Phil's junk.
It's Game Pass Man.
He's got. Does he know he has his filter on?
That's the
Yeah.
city that he's protecting.
Yes.
From
The
places.
city that
Yeah.
I overlook.
Is that Sir X-Man City over there?
Yes, I have to look. Yeah, Chirac. That's where I'm overlooking right now. I got Sir X-Man's my sidekick in training. Trying to get him going.
What, is he going to be Game Pass Boy?
Yeah.
He's like Barnacle Boy.
Barnacle Boy.
It's Bowling Boy.
Can you guys recreate Die Hard with a Vengeance, the two of you?
Oh my god, Die Hard with
You gotta
I'm
stop.
underneath the wet.
PSN subscriptions.
Oh my god.
Simon's converting everyone from Xbox to PlayStation.
Oh my god. No. No. It'd be really cool if I died and then Bowling Boy had to resurrect me. That would be dope. That would be dope.
Yeah, throw you into the pins. You go flying into the pins.
Yeah.
Game Pass man looks like he. All right, we read that one. But for real, I would like to see Deadpool do a live stream. That would be funny. At least it's entertaining compared to the nightmare that's happening. Right, I get you. Oh, isn't that funny? All right.
Love it.
Where is PlayStation Plus? Right now, there's no reason to make fun of PlayStation Plus.
It's in the gutter.
It's not news.
Fake
So,
news, if any.
so Game Pass, man, you surprised everyone last night. How long did you have this plan in mind?
Ooh, took me about a week, my friends. Just about a week. Talked to my boy Noof. I laid him down some basic ideas, and it got a little more freaky along the way. And then we arrived on Tuesday with the outfit. You would not believe how hard it is to find whitey tighties. Apparently, Walmart has banned them due to, I don't know, issues I cannot even fathom. But apparently you can only get black, blue, and gray. That is just for anyone who wants to know.
Walmart banned underwear.
Yeah, they just don't carry the whitey ties anymore. I don't know what it is.
Could
It
have
was
got
the
used ones
vendetta.
at GameStop.
Yeah.
I guess they got them at GameStop used with some fucking skid marks on them.
They do sell used underwear.
That's hot.
They make money off it.
I
don't know.
mean,
Hey man, Xbox is gonna sell recycled underwear at some point, so the console already
Yeah.
comes with underwear.
I heard you buy underwear for your controllers.
You can.
That would be hot. Like a little thong.
That would be wicked hot,
Specifically-
wouldn't it?
That would
Yeah,
be
that would be.
wicked hot. Ah, what a fine name. Wicked hot.
Very fine.
You know what's funny about that? When Wicked Hot followed me, my wife was like, "Why is some lady following you?" I was like, "What are you talking about?" Because the icon was a heart. I almost got in trouble for that.
Game Pass, man.
Say who that?
Yeah, I need to.
Chat room, you got any question for Game Pass Man? Because he's got to go soon. He's got to go make sure people keep. He's got to make sure people not click on that do not renew tab.
Yes, we have to keep on that reoccurring bill cycle.
Recurring
because
billing.
If we don't, because if we don't, are we really Xbox fans at the end of the day? Ow.
I don't know.
People
man.
stop
X-Man
subbing,
needs
he
to
gets
be-
all weak.
Ooh.
Kryptonite.
Yeah.
Sir X-Man needs to be Game Pass gal. That's what he needs to be.
Dude, you're asking for it, man. If this guy hears this, he's
I
coming after
guarantee
you.
you could offer him $1 million and he would not do that.
We give him like a wig so he looks like Wendy, like Wendy from Wendy's, like orange. That'd be a riot.
Is J. Jonah
way.
Jameson a Game Pass man? He's probably a Sony pony, that guy.
Yeah, that guy. Don't worry. Some man out there posted pictures of me when I was out running amok in the city. I seen him on the internet, on the socials. What do these kids like to call it?
Has Game Pass man met with Spider-Man, says Bryant.
What do you say?
Have you ever
have I
met
met with-
Spider-Man?
Yeah, we've crossed streams a couple times, When you're cleaning up crime, it's only a matter of time until you run up on each other. But let me tell you, we are a force to be reckoned with, and he has Game Pass.
Wouldn't he be your enemy because he's on the other platform?
No, he's
Listen.
coming over. You didn't hear this?
Coming over. We saw the job listings.
Oh my God.
When we saw
I could
the
play a
job
10-year-old
listings,
game on
guys,
my Xbox.
Listen, when the job listings came out, it was almost 100% confirmed that these games were coming over day and date. Spider-Man is coming over. Uncharted is coming over. Game Pass is the value to live and die with. Helldivers is coming. It's coming to Game Pass. Don't worry. Don't buy it. Just wait. Coming
Keep
to Game
waiting.
Pass. Just wait. Just wait.
I think just waiting is what killed your fucking subscription model to begin with.
It's like my subscription model on my hairline.
Oh shit.
No. See, we only changed course.
At least you had hair. We never got Perfect Dark.
Well, let me tell you, you're at least gonna get Fable while I still have this hair. That I can confirm.
Sure
I
about
will
that?
not be completely bald. No. It's a bomb in my chest.
Oh man. Any other questions for this guy? Any questions? Chat room, come on, let's go. He's only got
chat room.
limited time here tonight, so let's try to get this guy some
What
questions.
about Nintendo Online? That's a man to be reckoned with.
Nintendo.
You don't want to. You do not want to fuck with Nintendo Online. We have a nice mutual agreement where we do not cross paths. He fights on his side of town, and I protect my side of town. At the end of the day, we know the city is clean of crime. Gum. That man.
Game Pass. Sorry, Brian says Game Pass man is Joanna Dark on vacation. Oh yeah.
Yeah, she took a permanent vacation. Like when you take a lot of pills at one time, and you go night, that kind of shit.
It's what you
Oh,
call a
that's-
perfect dark.
That's where Perfect Dark went.
Yeah, went perfectly dark.
Oh.
arms of the angel.
Hey, Game
If
Pass.
you fi-
Go
Okay.
ahead, Ant.
I was just saying, Game Pass. If you fire Phil Spencer, are you gonna just like start charging him for his monthly payments?
Oh, we're gonna raise it. We're gonna raise it immediately. If we fire this man, we are gonna raise.
Even if he's
the
on
price.
auto renewal for $0.00 for being part of the company.
No, we're gonna have to change that. Unfortunately, this man has run amok of this company. We can't allow him to be paying $0 at this time anymore.
Are you gonna make
Just-
him go back to home with his family and spend some time with his family?
We're gonna make him go back with his family, and he's gonna have to live with Xbox Core for the rest of his life.
Xbox
Because
Core.
he will have to live with the same 25 games they gave everybody else. Like a shitty ass fucking subscription. Like, what is 25 games? Are you shitting me? I'm Game Pass, man. I need more games than that.
Can you fire who came up with the name Game Pass or Xbox Core?
Yeah, I'm gonna get to the fucking core of it, and I'm gonna beat the living fucking snot out of him. Yeah,
But it's not
it might
helping
be-
you. Like Game Pass is like, you thrive
Yeah.
off the highest subscription. And instead they're like, no, let's do this like, this Xbox Core. Like, how do you feel about that? That's like that's making
it's like-
people not subscribe.
It's like the runt of the group. You know what I'm saying? Like you look at it, you're like, ew, brother, ew. Like what is that?
Brother.
Like I am Game Pass Ultimate. I am
Brother. Game
Game Pass man. Just wait. Like no, look away from this. Like 25 games, my guy. Look at this guy. He's a peasant. I don't want any association. Basically, he's a redhead stepchild, stepbrother. I don't want no association with the Xbox Game Core. If you're sub to Xbox Xbox Core, whatever you are, you might as well just go over to the other competition because we don't even want you. Don't even want you.
I'm going to start a massive rumor right now.
Fuck.
When does the Game Pass console come out?
Oh.
Well, see, we're actually going to give you a chip and you just keistered in your butt. You can play Game Pass whenever you want, man. Whenever you want. It just connects. Walk up to a TV, tap the TV. It's like the little credit cards when you go boop. You just don't even got to stick the chip in anymore. It's like that.
Well, yeah, they have credit cards you can slide between your cheeks now, but
Ooh, yeah, I do. You know what? I was thinking about getting one of those. It's when you're out in the city sometimes, and this crime gets heavy. You need to take a break. Need an extra couple bucks, Just swipe it right here. I gotta put in overtime, baby. Let's go.
I never wanted to get a fucking Game Pass Core. You fuck.
He slides. He's got an auto recore. I mean, auto recore. Jesus Christ, that game.
Recore.
Not Recore.
Recore.
We
Recore
can't bring
2's
that
coming,
game
guys.
back.
Don't wait. Recore 2 is waiting. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Can I ask one more question here? Grounded. When are we getting like 5 more Grounded games? We need them. That's what I fucking bought the console for. Grounded.
Grounded. Well, have you been in the servers? Filled with grandparents and grandchildren. Throughout the whole land, everybody's related. I don't understand it, but the game is taking off with like 40,000 people concurrent playing. It's marvelous to see. No other system has this. Nintendo, what do they have? $80 races? What the hell is this crap? PS Plus? Rather wipe my ass with a fucking card like that.
Well,
No.
Brandon in the chat asks, do you think Phil's wife is just banking that check until he until he is no longer here?
I mean, if I was her, I would. Because at the end of the day, why the hell would I want to look at that thing?
Oh.
Phil's got to go. Phil's got to go. Satya's got to go. I'm going to be the top man, and I'm going to run the place. Unfortunately, it's not going to fare well for you guys.
There might not be a place to run if it keeps going like this, Game Pass, man.
Listen. Unfortunately, everything is an Xbox, so you cannot run from me. You can delay the inevitable, but all destiny arrives all the same. I will find you. You will sub. My money will be collected.
They're gonna do that thing like where you drive around. Like you ever see those things where people drive around neighborhood and they have like the remote control to a TV and they could like turn it off, or they could like you're gonna like subscribe. You're gonna force people to subscribe through their window at 3 a.m. You're just gonna like take control of their Game Pass TVs and sign them up.
That's right.
I
If they don't, I'll have a mini EMF go off.
I got a good one here. Game Pass, man. When will the government accept Game Pass as payments? Now that they accept Venmo.
We're actually working on this. Game Pass will be implemented into healthcare, dental care.
I'm gonna fucking need it.
Bill of Rights.
Oh, Clifford's
It'll
gonna be
be
happy.
The Bill of Rights.
It's gonna be the amendments. It's gonna be
The Bill of Rite Aid.
Game Pass is a God-given right.
Right to bear arms and right to bear
Game Pass is a lifestyle.
Like that is what is going on. We are this close, like this close to having Fable coming out. Well, we are this close to getting that to go through. So unfortunately, fortunately, you can get your teeth done and get game. And you know what?
Now, if I unsubscribe, do I lose my teeth? I mean, what's going on here? How's this working?
No, but if you stay subscribed, you can earn rewards points. And if you make Bing your set browser, you can earn more points.
By the time I get enough points, Xbox is going to be out of fucking business and I won't be able to use them.
Doesn't matter. Get the points while you can.
So, Dreadpool in the chat. I heard PlayStation is making Ungrounded to compete with Game Pass. So instead of grounded, you got ungrounded.
Ooh, ungrounded. What do we do? Do we just sit in the sky and jump on the clouds? That sounds pretty lame.
Do the people that play Grounded now just lock themselves out of their own room if they're ungrounded?
Unfortunately, those kids have to go outside and play like losers.
Yeah, 53 years old.
People who don't use Game Pass just drive me up a wall.
Ungrounded from reality. Oh, wow.
Oh, sweet mother of pearl.
Oh, man. Any other questions for Game Pass, man? You guys got any questions for this guy? His time is limited because he's got to go to work tomorrow.
Yes. I just worked I just worked a 10-hour day in the heat, guys. It was brutal. Let me tell you.
He was trying to convert a bunch of people outside.
It
I
wasn't
thought you were
working.
going to go watch over the city tonight. When do you ever sleep or anything?
I'm gonna unfortunately have to drink myself to sleep because my life is in shambles. But Game Pass is great, everybody, and that's all you need to remember. There is no sleeping.
Sir X-Man is your Alfred, and he makes all the Game Pass contraptions.
He builds all the cars. He builds a Game Pass mobile.
I'm gonna take out PS Plus once and for all, fake my death, and I'm gonna see Sir X-Man in a restaurant about a year later, and I'm just gonna give him the head nod, and he's gonna be like, "Oh my god, I thought he was dead." I'm back, baby, and it's $25 a month, bitch.
That's crazy, Dreadpool. He hit 118 hours. Work hours.
Wow.
No way.
So with the 118 work hours in that 1 week, what were the hours that you didn't work?
Oh, shit.
like you slept, so you definitely slept. So you got to say like at least 6. So then man,
Dude, he's really gonna take you and dart you out the window.
There's not that many hours in a yeah.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Dude, he must have slept work.
No,
bro,
he said
sucks.
118 degrees. Not Dude, how would he live?
I was like, what
he's done 100 hours before. Come on.
But 100.
Who's in here?
You know, it's like,
Hi,
Who's in
here.
hey,
Oh, it's Proto Foxy. I can't see.
The man.
I see Game Pass man is joined the party.
it pass, mad.
He's crashed the party, so to speak.
He's crashing the party.
Yeah.
He's presiding over this city. He's gonna save it.
Well, I mean,
Just standing on
That looks
the-
like he's outside.
He's literally on the building. He's on the building.
Wait, hang on. Let me blow this guy up. Hang on 1 second. I don't even know how I'm going to do this, so I'm going to try to do this.
He's just perched on top of a building.
That's
It
awesome.
looks like the gargoyle.
the gargoyle who subscribes in the night.
Yeah. He has to make sure you're sub.
Hold on, everybody. I'm going to fix this.
No shit.
There he is.
Someone's gotta watch the city. Baby big. Somebody's gotta watch it.
Oh Lord.
I'm watching.
I don't even know what the hell is happening right now. I'm seeing like he's smuggling a
Watch
banana.
over the city.
He did that last night, too.
Dude, he's talking about Game
He
Pass.
did.
He's getting excited.
I mean, yeah.
Game Pass. Zombie. Think he'll be subbing by the end of the night. That's for sure. Job secured. Job secured. So I'm gonna hop down before my knees explode.
Game Pass man skips leg day.
Like
Hey,
I
you
never heard
never
of it.
skip leg day, Game Pass man. Never skip leg day.
Not supposed
My
to.
legs are like broomsticks in shoes. There's no leg day. That was glorious.
Yeah.
Oh,
I thought you were created like Mewtwo, and Mewtwo has huge thighs. So what's going on, man?
Unfortunately, he got all the fucking breast milk.
Oh,
all,
shit.
all the nutrients and sucked all the shit up out of the fucking umbilical
You
cord.
guys were
I
in
got-
neighboring vials in the Pokemon lab.
I got lamb. I got lamb. Yeah, I got lambasted. I didn't get shit. Look at me. I came out malnutritioned. I had to fight for the right to live. Now look at me. Now look at me. I run the
now
fucking
look at him.
city.
He's malnutrition.
Yeah.
Hang on, I got to fix the whole thing.
Dude, that was fucking
Uh.
righteous. That was righteous. I need a screen. I'm gonna have to watch that later and screenshot that. That was probably good.
There we go.
That did look pretty good.
That's gnarly. I'm not gonna
It's
lie.
pretty epic. Not gonna lie.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. All right. I think I'm gonna call it, guys. I think I hear.
You got some subscriptions to sign people up for?
Help! Is that?
Hey,
You have
the,
a subscription? No, then go
Or
fuck
Xbox
yourself.
the last time he left, he came back.
What?
I said the last time you left, he came back.
Yeah,
He always comes back.
I never don't come back. Never don't.
Well, Game Pass, man, we hope to see you a lot sooner than Wednesday.
Yes. I think you'd be catching me around. I'm in various places in various times, but I'm sure you'll see me very, very soon.
Oh,
Can't wait. Oh, can't wait. Just wait.
we have no
We
choice
can.
but to wait.
Baby.
Yeah, we have no choice. We have been waiting.
Unfortunately, I don't make the rules. I only apply them. But waiting is good, guys. Waiting is good. Well,
Not if you're a perfect Dark
guys,
fan.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll be waiting a while. That one's shelved. But don't worry. That and the native handheld are coming. They are coming.
Oh yeah, that's gonna save everything. It's gonna make everything better, like Zordon Z-Wave, right? Restore all the powers. That
Yeah,
handheld.
totally.
Ooh, where's my autograph book?
I can morph again. My broken morpher will just magically work again.
Oh man, dude. Oh. All right, guys. I'm out of here. Duty calls.
Thanks, Game Pass, man.
Thank you.
Maybe
Bye,
we'll get
Game
him in
Pass.
Call of Duty.
Game
Yeah,
Pass
maybe they
Man
do.
has 2 words for you, and it's not sucking. It's just wait, baby.
That's 3 words.
I think that was three.
And just as mysteriously as he arrived, he was gone.
Wow.
We've created a monster. You know this, right?
He created it. We didn't know about this.
Now people are putting him in wrestling games, apparently.
I love
I
it.
saw. I was like, "What the fuck is even happening right now?"
Now it's become this this thing now.
Yeah, it's gonna take on a life of its own, and then Hot's gonna get a job at the Daily Bugle and photograph himself.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Wow.
Well, we got some news for Tuesday, Proto Foxy.
We do.
What's
Yes,
going
we
on?
do. So Tuesday night, in place of Gaming After Dark, seeing as it sunsetted last night, it will now sunrise Gaming Ain't Easy, and it'll be on my channel. So we're just migrating over. It'll be the four of us minus Noof, and we're just going to keep the show going.
That sounds
So,
good. And
Yeah, it's going to be good time for all.
And Noof is always invited to come on that show as well. And if he ever brings back Gaming After Dark, I mean, he can summon us and we can head over there and hang out with him again. So,
yeah,
I
pretty
posted
much it'd be like, when he decides that, okay, hey, this is a time where I'm going to bring it back. It's just like, okay, well, we'll just head over to Gaming After Dark when he decides to do a pop-up show, and that'll be that.
yeah, that's what I assume. So, I have Proto Foxy's YouTube channel pinned right there. And I want you guys to go subscribe now. What?
I said, you beautiful human being, you. I appreciate that.
Yeah, no.
I mean, it would make sense,
Everyone click on that link and subscribe because we're going to be on there Tuesday at 9 p.m. Eastern. We will be live on Proto Foxy's channel for Gaming Ain't Easy.
Yep.
It's going to be
it'll be a good time. It'll be just like I mean, obviously things will be a skosh different because it ain't Noof and we aren't going to be aping his whole vibe.
right.
But it's the four of us, and 4/5 is still the part of the show. So we'll just take things in little twists and turns, but we'll feel it out and see where we're at. But yeah, that's the haps.
Sounds good to me.
So,
Yeah, you guys are doing the right thing. Just doing still doing something, so you guys can look forward to something every week.
We're going to be doing a test show tomorrow. I don't know if that's going to be live or not, but that's basically what.
I don't think I'll private it. I think I'll let it go live for like the few minutes. We'll see if the chat's working and everything like that. It won't be long at all. I'm thinking maybe 20 minutes at most.
Yeah, that's fine.
Just to kind of test things, make sure everything's right, everybody's hearing everything. So anybody wants to pop in, say hey, and even maybe pop people in and out of the studio. I'll put general invites just to see how that works. It's just basically testing everything it works, because I've never done this before, but I've had all the setup for it for like a while. So it's like, okay, well, here we go. I would say dry run, but it's going to get very wet very quick.
Especially if Game Pass Man shows up.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh God, yeah.
Slide right into a puddle.
Yep, he'll have all the men, women, children, and pets all soaked.
Harold, can I be a mod, Mr. Proto? Yes, Harold. I'm sure he'll let you be a mod.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like I said, we're figuring all of that shit out. So everything will be set to go as a full run on Tuesday. So yeah, tomorrow pop into the chat. We'll poke around. We'll figure out how to get things working and all of that good shit. And
what time again tomorrow? Just so the people know.
I'm thinking probably around 6 or 7. I'll post about it before I set it up and get it rolling. Because like I said, it's not going to be the regular time, obviously, because it's all test and shit. So it'll be a little earlier. But then the regular time, 9 Eastern, 8 Central.
Perfect. So everyone, I will promote that. I'll get that on my Twitter, my other accounts. And I'll get it here on YouTube. I'll tag everything and get everybody in there. This way you guys know that every Tuesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern on Proto Foxy's channel, we're going to be live with Gaming Ain't Easy.
Yep.
So go subscribe right now. Make sure you're ready for Tuesday and tomorrow.
Yes.
And tomorrow. Yeah, definitely. That'd be great. I hope to see the usual crowd there. Hopefully, people don't mind migrating over. I mean, it's just a click away, so I don't think it's that big a deal. But at the same time, I know it's also untested waters. So, and my channel is more just toy reviews and stuff. So they're going to start subscribing if they do. And all of a sudden, what the fuck is all this? Don't worry. There is a show coming and there is some gameplay stuff on there. But as we work more and more on this, it'll have more of that variety on there.
Nice.
Yeah, once people see you guys consistently doing stuff each week, they'll know where to expect you and stuff.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But everyone that loved the panel will definitely follow over. So I don't think you guys will have any problem with that.
Yeah, and that's the hope too. That's when Noof had decided to kind of sunset things. It was like when we started talking, it's like we've got a good crowd. There's a good crew of people just involved and coming in and tuning in and showing up, and guys coming in and guessing like you, Frank, and Anthony and stuff like that. Just everybody coming in. It's like, well, what are we gonna do? We got to do something, otherwise we'll lose the time slot to some jackass talking about touching bananas or something. Who knows? It's like we don't want to lose that, so let's just keep it going.
Yeah,
I'm
man.
glad you guys are doing that because I did not want it to end. It's like you said, it's not going to be exactly the same because there's no Noof, but at least you guys are still sticking together, and it'll be somewhere to go on Tuesdays.
Oh yeah, for sure, and that was the whole thought process.
Yeah, and when Noof decides he wants to say something, he could jump right on and say what you guys say, and then it'll kind of be like Gaming After Dark. But because when Noof gets mad, man, you've seen him jump on this show out of nowhere and just let everything rip. So,
Yeah, when he has stuff to say, he will come in and say it.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
As all you guys have done, everybody, that's why we kind of leave a lot of the door open for you guys to just jump on here whenever, because it's like, we know some topics are going to be a little, it's going to definitely rustle some feathers, that's for sure, depending on what it is. So,
yeah, we get hated on because we actually give our opinions about this. We're not in a fucking echo chamber, okay? That's why people get mad, and they kind of took that out on Noof, and it's like, bro, what do you want this guy to do? Do you want him to say, oh, yeah, no, everything's fine? Or do you want the guy to give you his actual opinion? And that's what we all did. And that's why people got mad. It's like, oh, you're not supporting Xbox? It's like, no, asshole, we did support Xbox, and we're telling you why we're mad.
Yeah, and and that's the thing. It's like what do they want? Do they want that echo chamber where everybody's holding hands and kumbaya and it's all good, or do you want people who are actually going to be real with you, man? And that was the whole point of our show, and that's what's the whole point of our show going forward. Is just we're just 4 and 5 dudes, or 4, however many people come in, just kind of shooting this shit straight about everything, and that's how it needs to be done. Got too many people out there, just wanting to be handheld and patted on the head, and it's just like it doesn't make sense to me at all.
Right. Yeah, I don't understand that, because the people that get mad, they also own PlayStations, and they're getting mad at us, and I'm like, you're getting mad at us for what? For calling out a company? Like,
They never talk about it.
I called out PlayStation on this show for 10 years. I never had, only one time I had PlayStation guys come in and fuck with me, and that was because of Crash Bandicoot, right? When they lied about it being 60 FPS and 4K, and it wasn't. They all came after me. Yeah, remember that marketing, the genius marketing that they pulled?
Oh yeah.
They came after me for that because I was like, bro, this game runs at 30, runs like shit on the Pro. Oh, right? They all came after me for that. Where were the Xbox guys then? Nobody was defending me, right? No one was sticking up for me.
Nah.
But the minute I criticized Xbox after spending hundreds of thousands of fucking dollars on this thing, all of a sudden I'm the mega pony guy. It's like, bro, what are you, fucking nuts? You see how many controllers I got downstairs that are sealed?
And like, we're not like, it's just one of those things where we're not afraid to like lose like sponsors or lose these like free codes or stuff like that some of these people get, so that's why some of these shows or these people online are also reserved to a certain degree, because they think, well, I can't say this, I can't say. It's like once you start locking that stuff down and you're not being as genuine, then like I wouldn't want to watch anybody that is acting in that way.
Let me tell you something, man. This is going to be to your point, Anthony. Proto doesn't know this, but he kind of knows it. You're a big Resident Evil channel, okay? Proto, They sent him a code for Resident Evil 7, okay? Or 8? Was it 8? They sent him a
They said it's a Village DLC specifically.
Okay,
Yeah.
well the game.
Still did a review on 8, yeah.
You fucking did a 24-hour live stream for your first playthrough for that game. And Anthony was fucking pissed at that game. He hated that game. Okay? And he let people know it during the 24-hour live stream. And that was his honest opinion of the game. And he's a Resident Evil channel. And
Right,
he deals with Capcom, but Capcom let him hang. They said, you know what?
They weren't like, you can't say shit about, they actually are pretty cool with it, whether or not they watched all the reviews or not. Because the review I did after that just kind of was honest. It was like, I liked the gameplay, but I was really disappointed with the characters and the story and some of the designs and stuff like that. And it's like, they hear feedback, and whether or not they actually watched it, it's just the point where it's like, it's cool that I don't feel like I have to be like, I got to dance around this stuff or I won't get even if that ever stopped happening where like I don't get codes and shit like that, it's like, okay, it's just life goes on. I'm just going to be myself. I'm not going to just like, sell out to just get like, free stuff, but they've been nice
Right.
and they're really cool with, just whatever, you know what I mean? And until then, like obviously they, they listen to fans where some companies don't, but yeah, I just think that like some fans of these consoles, if they think, all right, we're going to get into this content creation space, and then you're just, kissing everybody's ass. It's like, well, what's the point? I think people want an honest take where like, if you spend money on a game, for example, and they didn't spend money on a game, and you're going to give an honest take, whether it's good or bad, and they're going to want to hear it instead of like, these IGNs of the world and these other things where it's like,
IGN. Let me tell you
they
something.
can easily be paid off, for the reviews. Which has happened.
IGN, they shit on Xbox for years, okay? And then when they did an interview, they showed the offices. They all had PS4 Pros, and they had only the VCR Xbox. And they were reviewing Xbox One X games, saying, "Oh yeah, it's not that much of an upgrade." They didn't even have the fucking machines. And then when Xbox started kicking ass again earlier in this generation, that's when they, oh my god, Xbox is doing so good and all that. You know what I mean? Like they flip flop.
Yeah,
it's ridiculous. You can't trust
It's
these
just
guys.
so disingenuous,
Right.
for shit like that. And you hit the nail on the head, Anthony. It's just like, it's even though, you're a dedicated Resident Evil channel and you're in contact with Capcom, you're not beholden to them. And the fact that they appreciate honest input, good, bad, or indifferent, that's how it should be. You
Correct.
get a lot, like you said, you get a lot of these content creators that come out there and they're really just glazing everything to just try and make nice and get, the free codes and the free swag and whatever. It's just like, you already know that, well, this is fake, time to move on. And they may land an audience right out the gate, but people see through that. I mean, genuine people see through that. Of course, you'll get your echo chambers who they won't give a shit. They'll put them on a pedestal, and then people, the general public forgets about them after that, because it's like, okay, this is just another one of those type things. But
yeah,
it's very rare that a genuine opinion and a genuine channel like that, where they're not beholden to it, but they're dedicated to what you're like what you're dedicated to. It's hard. It's a rare find anymore these days.
yeah. Unfortunately, it's and that's why I think, giving the honest opinion that you guys have, given on Gaming After Dark and other shows that you've been on and stuff that we do here. It's just, that's why I think we as a community get along, because I think people stick with us because of that. I think, a lot of people always ask, well, how do I start, getting into YouTube? How do I start with content? A lot of people ask all the time, and it's like, well, it starts with doing something that you love, covering something that you love. The second thing is just being yourself, because if you're not yourself and you don't have your genuine personality coming through, because people will come back for that specifically. Other than that, everything is just vanilla. It's just going to blend in with, it's like what you can bring to the table, right? And it's like, and if you're bringing like, this sense of like false, I don't know, this like, people could just tell you're fake. You could smell it from a mile away. So I think,
Right.
yeah, it's just, it's just always, I think that's why everybody that watches all of our stuff, all of our shows, wherever we've come from, or whatever channels we do in the future, I think it's like, I think that will be why people will follow, is just because of the personalities, the jokes, the genuine piece of that. And yeah, I think most people can see through the BS sometimes when there's just a channel playing it up for whatever, saying, like your IGNs of the world, like Perry said, like you're gonna have a lot of these like corporate journalists that are like, all right, well we gotta have, we gotta talk about these games like the same thing all the time, or they give you like this more just very generic like cookie cutter reviews of stuff where you don't get the full picture. And then it's like, well, if the game's actually broken, which nowadays that's always a fear when you put down your hard-earned money on a game, whether or not it's actually going to be good or it's actually going to be a full thing. And you need genuine people to be like, yeah, this sucks, or this is good, because otherwise you're just going to get, fooled by some of these companies. Are like, well, why did they give it an 8 or a 9 out of 10? This game's like a 5, fuck
Yeah,
this.
exactly.
But it's all relative to what you like sometimes too. Like if it's not our style of game, we come on here and say, it's not really like, like Death Stranding, something like that. That's a good example where like we weren't really into it as much as other people, but some people really liked it. And then you played the second one, Perry, you liked it, right? But sometimes we don't like, we don't play everything under the sun and give everything a chance, because sometimes we don't have the chance to play it, or sometimes Perry gets it from the sites and downloads it on PC and is like, no, this is actually pretty good, and we're like, all right, cool. Like that's kind of how we have to gauge some of these games, because it's just so hard to tell what's actually worth a damn anymore with your hard-earned money, and games are only getting more expensive at this point, so who knows.
No, I agree with that 110%, man. That's exactly right. Nail, meet head, bam. That's what it is, man.
Yeah, man.
Dreadpool wrote, the thing is, Anthony's giving constructive criticism, which is key. He's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I think if they saw just videos of me just like giving the finger and like, jumping up and down saying I hate Capcom, that's like a different, like, it wouldn't make sense. Like you have to, it's like I have to play the game for a day straight, and then I have to sleep for a little bit, then I wake up and then I start writing stuff and I start constructing my like, it's not like I just rush it out. It's easy to just rush your opinion out, but you really got to sleep on some of this stuff and really think about why you're upset. It's like anything else, but it's like, you have to kind of figure it out and then play it again, play it a second time. You got to take your time. Like, I feel like some of these reviewers might give it one pass, or it's written by other people entirely, and it's like all bits are kind of formed together.
Well, the review is out before they even boot up the fucking game.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because they had to get it out, and even though they get early access, and all this stuff, because that's the thing. Even with Capcom, they don't even give me early access to even Resident Evil. They're very guarded with Resident Evil. They'll give me a code, but it's very like, yeah, the day of we'll give you a code, and it's like, all right, like I appreciate it, but it's not like these big companies and these big YouTubers, they get it a month in advance. I don't even get that. And sometimes they break embargoes, and they, they're not genuine either. So it's like, you got to be very careful, even with some content creators that get some of this stuff sometimes,
Right. Yeah. And we've seen that, like you said, we've seen that stuff on different, different shows and whatnot. And even in like different articles and stuff, you'd see on these, now online sites, what was magazines and whatnot, like you said, breaking embargoes and shit. And it's like, oh, well, that's gonna, really hurt them in the long run,
Yeah. Yeah. And I think, there's just, there's always going to be, that sense of, the real people versus just like, the stuff that people shouldn't even be paying attention of. And sometimes people look at that and are like, well, my mind's made up. Like it's like the whole thing where it's like, if you Google a movie and you're just going to base it off of like the Rotten Tomatoes score, well, you're probably going to miss out on a lot of good movies, So, it's almost like that, where it's like, why is this one thing the like end all be all of like why I should check out a movie, when like I know a lot of movies that are like in the 20s or the 30s of what you would call a Rotten Tomato overall score. And it's like, if I based everything off of that, I would never.
Bro, Rotten Tomatoes gave Coneheads like a 2.
Right.
It's like, bro, go fuck yourself. That movie was fucking funny when we were kids, okay?
Like, just certain things.
It's not an
like,
Academy Award-winning movie, but it's not supposed to be. It's a stupid comedy. We all know that.
Yeah. it's just so stupid, and it's like, and again, it's like, what are you reviewing this to be, this like, this like Oscar winning film or so? It's like, no, I just like stupid comedies, and like, but then you look at that score and you're just like, holy crap, this is like, so nobody even wants to watch it, because if somebody's looking it up or they like an actor that's in something. Same thing with a game, where it's like, if you look it up and be like, wow, this game, whether it got review bombed or it got way too over like hyped and great reviews, like, you have to just kind of turn to your friends and be like, did you actually play this? Is it good? Like, because you need to kind of have, or, watch your favorite YouTuber that, does stuff. It's like, that's kind of, at this point, that's how we can kind of gauge, how many copies of games that Perry has sold just by streaming them or playing them, or
Right.
it happens because people check it out and they're like, oh shit, this is actually pretty
Yakuza
cool.
Like a Dragon. I downloaded
Yeah.
that game illegally on the PS4. I was like, I'll play this. I'll play this for 5 minutes. I played it for, I think, what was it, 17 hours straight?
Jesus.
Yeah, you're alive.
Dude,
for a
we
while-
had
a
6
long
people in
time.
the chat run out to Walmart and buy it. Because they
That's
came,
wild.
like, I just came back with the copy. This game looks fun. I
Yeah.
was like, holy
And-
shit.
And it's bringing awareness. Like, that's why I think that like the content creation circle is cool, because when you have, when you have the YouTube, people that you follow and they're playing something, back in the day it would just be like, all right, your friend would have something, or you go to the video store and you'd see, a game and be like, oh, what the hell is that? And you'd play it, or you see it in a magazine back then. Now everything's online. So it's like, it's a good and a bad thing, because it can get very oversaturated, but you can also have a lane of like exposure that is really good for the games that actually are worth a damn and worth your time, because it's like you have less and less time, it seems, as the years go by. So when you have something that's worth a damn, as far as a game that actually is in a, it's actually complete and it's fun, like even like Astrobot, right? Like that took everybody by kind of surprise. Like we're like, oh, but it was actually really good. And it's like, why don't we have more games like that, where it doesn't have to be so epic and so crazy? It also doesn't have to be, a Souls-like game and all this stuff. It could be something simple and
Small.
it works. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's don't lose the plot and forget that games are supposed to be fun. I mean,
Yeah.
and you mentioned it with the whole thing of, content creation and stumbling onto stuff about how you might not know about it or whatever. Like a lot of games I've discovered were simply because of that. Like I saw somebody talking about, the perfect example for me was Wanted Dead. I saw somebody talking about it and they're like, it's tough, it's more a middle of the road kind of thing, but if you're into like those old school kind of like, and I say old school now and I'm really gonna fucking age myself because I don't think of it as old school, but they're like, you're into old school PS2 kind of action games, and I'm like, well, yeah, I'm old enough to like that kind of shit, so yeah, let me check it out. And I ended up loving the game. So it's that kind of stuff. You discover shit you wouldn't know about.
Yeah. It's cool. And I think, like that's why, yeah, same thing with like movies and stuff like that. It's the same thing. It's like, I found a bunch of stuff like in the early days of YouTube, just kind of like going on and figuring out, like even, say what you want about him now, but James Rolfe, like that's how I was like, oh wow, there's a Friday the 13th NES game. Like I had no idea, and this was back in like 2006. You know what I mean? And so when I found his video, so like for that, it's almost like you find shit out. You're like, wow, that's and I found out his channel through all that stuff, like the TMNT NES review, and because I was just looking up, like, I would always go on horror videos on YouTube, and then I just found his Friday the 13th review. But that was an early example of like, before it got really oversaturated with games and stuff like that,
Right.
or content creators for that matter. But yeah, it's just cool shit that you can find through that.
Yeah, Perry's reaction was great when you said that, though, about not knowing about Friday the 13th. on it.
I was a little kid when
Yeah.
that game came out.
Yeah, because I had no idea. I was just not aware of it. Like I knew of, love the movies. I, would always get the VHS tapes and stuff like that, but just never, didn't even know. Like I thought it was like, I don't know if I even knew what fan made stuff was back then, but yeah, I didn't know what it was. And then I watched the review and I'm like, this is hilarious. And then Nightmare on Elm Street, same thing. Had no idea. Saw that review, thought that was hilarious. So yeah, that was definitely an early example of like finding out about some of these old games. And my dad had the NES, but he didn't have those games. That's why I was like, damn, he didn't have. He had Top Gun. He had, he had. So when I told him
I
about
had
the
Top Gun, I
the-
still do.
Yeah, when I told him about him trying to land the plane, my dad would laugh and say, "Yeah, it was impossible." You know, it's like,
No, you can land the plane. That guy sucks at games, just so you know.
yeah, well, you
Look
know,
at Drax Night Out. He's like, I heard you could turn into a vampire, but I never see you could turn into a vampire in like 5 seconds in that
Yeah.
game. Just saying.
I mean,
in defense, landing that fucking plane was a pain in the ass.
well, that's what I'm saying. Like, it seems like it like I don't know. When I tried it, I couldn't do it, but also
Oh, get out of here! I was a little kid landing that plane.
that's crazy.
You're in.
I honestly couldn't do it. Now,
Oh man.
you go back to Friday the 13th. I've actually beaten Friday the 13th, but I did that fucking plane is like, hey, you know what? All right, fine, fuck this, I'm done.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, because that's the thing too. Like, and that's the thing. Like, if I took his word for it for like Nightmare on Elm Street, for example, that is a really fun game co-op wise as well.
Yeah.
Great
love that
music and
game.
stuff like that. Yeah, and obviously I know James Rolfe does all the shit for entertainment, so it is a gimmick. It's not like I don't think he just sits there and fucking.
Well, like we do, we
eats
shit all
everything.
over Xbox, but we're having fun doing it. It's like Deadpool. You know what I mean? We're breaking the fourth wall.
Yeah, like
And people
we share
take that
genuine
shit seriously.
stuff,
They're like
but we
coming after
also-
us. It's like, bro, shut
Yeah.
up.
Like we're genuine, but we amp it up on this specific show. And like, Perry doesn't go around screaming and yelling at other people's podcasts. It's what we do here. And so that's why it's like we kind of created what you guys like to expect. And the people that it annoyed or people that, left or whatever, they're not here and that's fine because like I mentioned before, at the top of the conversation, like the community really is what follows us where we are. So they like us for, what we do. So it's not for everybody, sure, but it's we have a great community, so
Yep.
You got to make people laugh and have fun for 2 hours, 3 hours, whatever we're doing.
trying to entertain people.
Trying to
really,
entertain
too.
people. We're trying to
Yeah.
give the truth. Yes, we take a small grain of how we feel and we amp it up. It's like the Attitude Era. But some people are fucking nuts and they need to go see a psychologist or psychiatrist or both of them.
Yeah.
And they need to be
Hey,
put
you
on
ain't
some
wrong,
fucking
man.
meds and they need to leave the internet. That's what really needs to go down because this is entertainment, baby.
That's
That's
what
true.
it is.
You see all those Xboxes and controllers and shit. I've been buying Xbox since the fucking thing came out. I've been an Xbox fan ever since the thing came out. I bought all my third parties on Xbox, okay? Because they look like shit on PS2. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I've been there since
And-
day one.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
And this will shock all the ponies in the audience, right? Because and it's a known fact that the PS2 was the weakest of that generation.
Yeah, because
I
they
mean, yeah,
use
it sold
proprietary
gangbusters.
software and hardware for that thing. The hardware was
Yeah.
proprietary too.
Yeah, and it's like I love
The,
the PS2,
GameCube
but
had better
I can
graphical
admit that
capabilities than PS2. Everyone knows this
Yeah.
shit.
like I love the PS2 as much as the next guy, but yeah, I can admit
And the
that it was
PS3,
like,
the PS3 was a fucking piece of shit when it came out. I didn't get one for 3 years. I had the 360
Yeah.
and we were good to go. And that was the peak of the fucking gaming industry right there.
little did
Yeah.
we know.
Oh, well, the PS3 ended up beating it. Oh, yeah, because PS3 stayed on the market for an extra 7 to 8 years. People don't remember that. The Xbox One was out already.
They did a lot of price cuts. When they came out the gate with the PS3,
Yep.
they shit the bed hard.
They came
Yes.
in big balls with that price. They were like, all right,
And they kept it for 3.5 years because I got it when they dropped the price.
That's when I got mine. It was a combination of when they dropped the price, and I think it was a slim when it released, and it was a $299 one because
Right.
that's the one I still had. It was a combination with that, and then my original game tag on Xbox getting locked out, and then I actually fought with Microsoft's customer service for like 2 months to try and keep things going because it was a whole big rigmarole. And
Right.
finally I just gave up, and I'm like, well, my friends, they all got both. Well, I'll just jump into the PS3 pool, and that'll be that. I can keep playing online.
That's your villain arc. You just explained how you
It
became a pony.
Well, the story is, and now Microsoft's customer service now, I'll give them this, they're a lot better than what they were in like 2010, 2011. So the whole story of it is, I'll give you like a Cliff Notes version. Is I got my 360. It was late 2006, early 2007, a little bit after launch. I was married at the time. My now ex-wife set up all the accounts with her email. Didn't think nothing of it, but I was the one who was playing the accounts. I didn't think anything of it. Well, of course, she's my ex-wife for a reason. And, didn't think anything of it, just kept playing. And then proof ups started happening. And then I found out that I couldn't log into my account anymore because the password was changed. And I'm like, okay, well, my ex is being a vindictive bitch. Now, mind you, at this point, I had my credit card linked to my Xbox and this, that, and the other thing. They were still charging me for service I couldn't use. Well, finally, I'd gotten fed up, called Microsoft, got a manager. I pulled a fucking Karen moment at that point. I'm like, you need to put a manager on because y'all are taking my fucking money. This, that. I gave them literally everything. I gave them the serial number to my console. I gave them the gamer tag. I gave them the email that it was tied to because I remembered her email. I gave them my credit card number. They still claimed that they couldn't prove it was me and they would not allow me to change the email and password. I said, well, you need to remove my credit card then. Well, we can't prove it's you. I said, at this point, I'll contact my credit card company. I think they'll have some things to say about that because you're charging me for a service that I'm not allowed to use now.
Right.
Yeah,
I got my credit card and I got my credit card released. So, that's how that happened. And I was, jumped into the PlayStation pool for a while. So,
Yeah, it's I only had to deal with their customer service a couple times when it was like the sending out the coffin and stuff like that back in the day. But that was more of like an easier process. I can't imagine the gamer tag shit because they're just very they're very guarded with shit like that. For some reason, getting back your gamer tag, and Brandon knows this. He's in the chat firsthand of how that shit if it gets hacked or something they do not let anybody back in. It sucks.
Yeah.
Well,
it does.
What's funny? I had my buddy gave me his Halo Xbox 360, and it was like it had the red rings, and it had just expired like a month prior to him giving it to me. So I called, and they were like, the guy is like on the phone with me from Microsoft, and he's like, we really can't do anything about it. And I was like, well, I guess I'm going to go out and buy a PlayStation 3. And the guy in the phone goes, no, sir. And he sounded like he was crying because I was like, if you're not going to help me, I'm just going to go buy in the competition machine because I can't trust you guys. No, sir, please.
Please don't. They have my children at gunpoint.
I need to keep this customer.
But
happy.
then ever since besides that one instance, I've had nothing but great phone calls with Microsoft on the phone. But now they replaced all that with just robotic stuff and AI chats and everything. Now you can't even talk to anybody. Yeah. When they were giving out the Kinect adapter, when you bought the Slim, you get the Kinect adapter for free, but you had to contact them. And I contacted the guy or whatever on the chat, and the guy's like, "Oh, hang on, Padawan." Like the guy's like messing with me with Star Wars shit. I don't know why, but you could tell the guy enjoyed his job. You know what I mean? Now when you do it, it's all AI. Like it's horrible.
It's just the nature of things.
Yeah, it was fun to call them or text them or whatever. Now forget it. It's like you're gonna get
Sony punishes
hit
you
a
if
brick
you call
wall.
them up. Sony's
Sony, they want the original receipt, which nobody fucking has. They want everything.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't build my library on Sony. This is why, you're just a pony. Go fuck yourself, okay? Because I don't have anything on my fucking PlayStation library. Okay? Because I bought everything on Xbox, you dumb fucks. That's why I'm pissed off.
Yeah, you would get some, but you weren't building your core library. You're always building. You're always building your stuff on your Microsoft account.
Yes, because I was able to trust them. They weren't locking people. Sony was banning people for doing chargebacks on their credit card after their shit got hacked.
I remember that.
Yeah,
I remember that.
And
people have to remember they did that shit because that was a real thing.
And I still don't want to do that. I've been rebuying certain games on PlayStation, but not all of them. I'm not going to do that. I still have the Xbox. I don't want the Xbox at this point. I want to throw this shit in the garbage, but I have no choice to keep them because I have all my shit on there. So they got me.
Yeah.
This time they got me. But next time, they're waiting for me. I'm not waiting for them. They're waiting for me. Okay? Depending on what happens, they're waiting for me. Because I'm not doing this again. No way.
It's going to be an interesting next couple of years, that's for sure.
Definitely. Well, fellas, I'm going to jump off. It's been great chatting with y'all.
Awesome.
And hopefully, like I said, the test run, like Perry and I said, the test run will be tomorrow. If you guys want to pop in, pop in. and Tuesday nights will continue. So I will catch y'all later.
All right,
Sounds
Proto,
good, man.
take care.
All right. See you later.
All right,
Thanks.
take care, guys. Talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, so there's Proto Foxy's link. It's what is it? It's not pasted.
Pinned.
It's pinned. It's pinned
yes.
above in the chat. So click on that, subscribe to his channel because we're going to be live tomorrow for a test show. And then we're going live every Tuesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern. So check it out there. For Gaming Ain't Easy. It's going to be the spiritual successor of Gaming After Dark. And Noof Nukem is always invited to come on this show and that show. So you never know when Noof will pop up. Never know when Game Pass Man will pop up.
Mental's in the chat too.
Yes, Mental is here. What's going on? Mental, Dizzy Delta, the IT guy, all these guys. David R is here. Talos. Everyone's here.
Everyone's here.
They got you, man. What's up? There you go. All right. Let's get to the news now. Now that we've got all the tomfoolery out of the way with Game Pass Man and Proto Foxy Pass Man.
Now that I would subscribe to.
What do we got going on? Microsoft, they announced their shit today. Console sales are down. The console itself is 28. What is it? Down 28%?
22%.
22%.
Order.
And that's because they only ship one Series X to every fucking store.
Yeah, it's no surprise.
One or two. They don't ship that many. Mike, here's the thing, and a lot of people don't believe me when I say this, and I've talked to people in retail like Hockey Fan in the chat, okay? You go to any fucking Target or Walmart, they have two of them, if even, in stock. Because they only ship to stores two consoles. You know, when you hear, oh, when GTA comes out, it's going to sell millions of Series X's. Who? Who's going to carry a million Series X's?
Ooh.
They don't even fucking sell them.
Well, that's the thing. It's like, and like I was saying, when I went like to Walmart, for example, the last time I was there to get I wasn't expecting to pick up a case, but I picked up the Switch 2 case that I told you guys about, like the, standard one or whatever.
Right.
And, yeah, they all basically just had Nintendo stuff, and then like no Switches in obviously.
Yeah, so I mean, it is what I don't know, man. Just it's delusional. When people say that, they're just being delusional. And who cares? Who gives a shit if they sell them or not? They're not going to, but who cares? One way or the other.
Well, and PS5's cheaper, it's more available, and they're gonna have the marketing. So good luck.
Yeah, like
what are you gonna
while
do?
these stores still want to carry them and will carry them or whatever, like as far as the consoles in general, like Walmart and Target will probably be the last ones. Like I think if there's one retailer that will go out before them is going to be Best Buy, and so
you don't think Best Buy's going to last till May?
I think it'll last maybe for a little bit longer. I mean, it's not. Like I said, it's not.
Dude, they
not
could
like
go
I'm
out of
hearing
business
anything
tomorrow. Like you don't even fucking know. You just
it's not like
you wake up and you see Wario
like
post that fucking email. That's it.
Dude, I know. Well, that's the thing, right? Like we keep seeing GameStops closing. We keep seeing all this shit happening. So
RWK's back.
If the only way to like get these consoles, period, across the board, whether it's PlayStation or Nintendo at this point, because Xbox is not sending much out. By the time the new console comes out for Xbox, where the fuck are they going to put it?
Yo,
I mean,
George.
It's basically just going to be online,
Yeah, well. And by the way, Hockey says when they get them in, people don't even buy them in the store. They have to ship them to another store for someone who orders it online.
Yeah, that happens a lot. Yeah, it gets shuffled around.
But he says when they get PlayStations in, which they get a lot of them in, people just come in and buy them.
Yeah.
I mean, you could even, when you guys in the chat, when you go to the store, just go look. I always look, and I see the same thing that he's saying. There's no Xboxes. I was at Walmart. They got tons of Slims. They got Pros. No Xbox.
Yeah.
They got no Switch 2s. They got some Switch
Well,
1s.
it's because Christmas time, Frank. They're still selling out.
Christmas in July.
Yeah.
George, happy birthday, brother. It's George's birthday today.
Oh, nice.
Happy birthday, George.
He's got
Happy
Snoke.
birthday.
General Snoke is his icon.
We spent so long trying to figure out what that was, and he didn't answer.
That's Jason.
Yeah, he didn't answer. But
I'm
yeah,
like,
it's
what is
Jason.
it?
It's Jason from part 4.
He turned 45. Oh, man.
Nice.
Well, happy
He's
45,
45.
George. Stay strong down there in Westchester, would you?
Oh, I forgot. Yeah, he's over there.
You know, so Fred's at the Yankees game tonight. Kind of like when you were at the
Yeah.
Yankee game last week. He said the Larchmont Mamaroneck Orchestra was playing the national anthem tonight.
Really? I don't think they played when I was there, but that's awesome.
That's crazy, right?
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Who would've thought?
Unfortunately, they took a beating.
Tonight?
When I was there. No, tonight I think they won. I mean, I heard my parents yelling, so maybe they did.
They were
win.
yelling because they saw Fred pour milk on his head on the fucking game.
They were
Dude,
so
if they
disappointed.
showed
that
him
they
on
saw a
if they
grown man-
showed him on the jumbotron and he didn't pour milk on his head, then I'm not talking to him anymore.
Oh my god!
He was
That would've been
hugging.
the
He was
greatest
hugging
thing
that
I've
lady
ever-
on the jumbotron.
They won. Yeah,
He's
they won
hugging the
by
lady while
one-
pouring milk on his head.
Yeah, they won by 1 run. So
All over them.
yeah, they won by a point. But as far as when they versed the Phillies, they fucking shit the bed, and they only won the last game, which is embarrassing. It went from like they were able to come back, like it was like, Phillies were up 6, they had like 4, and I was like, all right, this is still possible. And then it ended in like it was like 11-5. It was horrible in the Bronx, first night of that series. Like, yeah, it was bad. But actually, though, I'm gonna be honest, the fans were awesome. Like they're really nice. It didn't matter what team you like. You hear all this shit about like how some of the teams or some of the sports fans could be like. I think all the fucked up ones are banned from the stadium, if anything. So if anything, like I was actually very surprised.
The Yankees
that, like,
win.
everybody was chill.
Fred's in the chat.
It's Fred.
Captain Catch is here as well.
I just wish they won when I was there, but it was still fun. We had really good seats and it was cool. I was in the lower section.
Oh,
field
Captain
level.
Catch. They're selling out where you live. Come on, man. It's Christmas time. Well, happy birthday, Talos Ray. We said happy birthday to him in Noof Chat, but happy birthday to him. He turned 51 yesterday.
Birthday.
Wow.
We played Gears of War with him.
Lot of
Anthony, he's
birthdays
pretty
in
damn
summer.
good, man. You got to play with me, Noof, and Talos one day.
Yeah, no, definitely, man. I definitely want to itching to get back on Gears. Brandon's in the chat too. I know he wants to play.
We
the
got to
new
all
one when it
play
comes
Gears
out.
when that new one comes out. Reloaded.
I'll be away filming when it comes out, but once I get back, I'm gonna fire that up on the PC and play because it ran great on my PC with the beta. But I definitely want
Yeah,
to.
Anthony films all these movies for the hub.
It's a lot of work, Somebody's got to do it. No, but yeah, I'll be filming Resurrection, so that'll be fun. I'll be losing my mind for 2 weeks.
Oh man.
Summer's just
else?
flying by, man.
So they're up in services and all that shit, which we figured. Like, all right, they're up in services, but that's what they want. They want to be up in services and down in hardware, so they can get rid of the hardware.
Well, that's what's going to be the ultimate.
Well, we're not getting
thing
rid
is-
of the hardware. Everything is an Xbox. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, all right. When you don't have an Xbox to play on in 5 years, fucking come back and let me know how that works. But the industry has changed again. I'm playing on my phone. All right, the industry changes whenever they fucking lose. How about that, right?
Well-
Industry changes like their underwear.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't see
It's
Nintendo.
just-
Nintendo sold what? What did we say? 4 million copies? 4 million units?
Didn't they have the best launch in history, like console
Yeah,
launch?
no,
So it's
the
like-
industry's
yeah, they're-
changing, Anthony.
they're-
Come on.
Nintendo's breaking
Nintendo's got to put their
records
games
because
everywhere. Fucking stupid.
It's like Nintendo is just doing what they do.
Xbox is
And
putting
peop-
their games everywhere, so you just subscribe to their services, you idiots. It has nothing to do with the fucking. They can't sell the hardware. No one wants it, so they
And
got to
we could
pivot
say-
and be like, all right, if we
Yeah.
if we make this a service and put this shit everywhere, we can save money by not making the goddamn hardware anymore, and we just sell the
Yeah.
subscription service and we make money. That's why they bought all these companies. They want to throw the games in the subscription service. You subscribe, you stay subscribed, and that's it.
You wait forever.
They make
and-
free
and
money.
Shit never comes out, and that's why.
And they do these marketing things, and people buy them. And it's like, dude, it's a
Yeah.
marketing tactic. When they say this is an Xbox, it doesn't really mean everything's an Xbox. That's
No.
just their marketing team. And that, you know what? That was good marketing because you got a lot of fucking crazy people out there believing it.
Yeah, it's basically
If they told you that your mother's ass cheek was an Xbox, you're going to run around and tell everyone, oh my God, my mother's ass cheek is an Xbox. No, you're not. You're not stupid, right?
well, like you said, like they have the marketing to a point where
That's why people, it's not, the Sony guys they're losing their minds over it. No, everyone is like, dude, this just doesn't make any sense. It's marketing. Like, it's stupid. You're falling for marketing. And if you're really running around saying that shit, you look dumb. At the end of the day, you look stupid when you say shit like that.
Yeah, and like you can't even play everything.
Imagine
on
if
the
Sony
streaming
did that.
anyway.
Everything is a PlayStation. We'd be making fun of that shit just like we are now.
Yeah, they
We'd
created
be like,
their
what
own
the fuck is
meme.
Sony doing? These guys are fucking dumb.
Yeah, they created their own meme out of the advertising, and it's like, well, listen, like they're already a joke with some of the shit that they've been, decision making. It's been like just completely, just like you said, they're basically putting themselves in a position where these numbers are going to reflect the way they want them to, so that they can really spin that into, well, this is how we're going to go about the next gen and this like last hurrah, this last console.
Well,
that
here's the
we're
thing
supposed
too.
to be
If you're
seeing in the next couple of years.
everyone keeps saying the next Xbox is the last, then why the fuck would you even buy it? Why would you buy it? That's what happened with Sega with Dreamcast. Oh, it's the last one. All right. Well, no one's going to buy it then. Because why the fuck are they going to support something that's not going to be there anymore?
Yeah, they started to like.
And if
they
it's
started
the
to cut
last
off-
one, why would you keep buying games on it?
Yeah, they started to cut it off at its knees.
Oh, well,
and then
OEMs will
PS2
keep
is gonna
making them.
lapse
Okay.
around it.
Well, what happens when OEMs don't want to license this shit anymore? Then what happens?
Yeah,
That's what I'm
because,
saying. Like, this is the issue here. They have to garner your trust at this point. And right now, they don't know what the hell they're doing. So I'm going to sit back and wait and see what's going to happen.
like you said, they're gonna wait for us this time.
They're going to
That's
wait
kind
for
of the
me.
thing.
Like, I'm
Yeah.
done buying this shit and waiting. I waited for Perfect Dark and I got fucking screwed. So,
That was like the.
and you know what? If I hope Fable does come out. And if Fable comes out and it's a piece of shit game, then fuck them.
Yeah,
Hopefully it'll be good. But let's see what happens. They
like
might cancel that shit too next year.
I think they will.
You do realize that Fable, as of December of last year, was 2025. Then January. Oh, guys, it's still coming this year. February rolls around. Oh, yeah, Fable's 2026. Last week. Oh, yeah, Fable is 2027 now. Like, what, dude? Every fucking 3 months, this game is getting pushed a year? What's going on? Bro, fuck this. Like, you gotta be fucking stupid if you're sitting there waiting for this stuff.
and I think the
Gotta
Perfect Dark
stack.
thing was like the Perfect
Fuck
Dark
that.
thing was
Unsubscribe
like
and then wait till it comes out and then resubscribe. That's
Yeah,
what I'm
it's
saying.
like
Like, they're playing us for fools over here. Oh yeah, Perfect Dark's coming, everybody. A few months ago, what was it? 6 months ago? A year ago? They showed us a fake trailer?
that was last June, right?
Whatever. They got everybody all excited, and it was bullshit. Oh yeah, we canceled it, and then you got fucking people defending it. Well, Perfect Dark was not popular anyway. It was like, go fuck yourself, bro. You're the same guys that were hyping that shit up. I wanted to play that game. My wife wanted to play that game, and you cancel it. And you're telling me that's okay? Go fuck yourself, because you're not me and you don't like the same things that I like.
Yeah, what are they gonna say if Gears E gets
When
canceled?
I- when I-
nobody wanted to play Gears anyway.
When I
It's
go
like,
to
fuck
Baskin
you.
Robbins, Anthony, I don't get the same fucking ice cream that you get.
Right.
There's 31 fucking flavors for a reason.
Yeah. And don't tell us that like, well, it was gonna be shitty anyway. It's like,
Yeah, go
off.
fuck yourself with that, because you weren't saying that when they showed it.
Yeah, you were like, well, Xbox, this is why Xbox.
Yeah,
they're all
exactly.
hyped on it, and it's like, dude,
They'll
th-
hype up
them-
Grounded, but not Perfect.
yeah.
Dark.
they'll
Oh,
hype
but we
that
have
shit
40
up.
fucking games that nobody's heard of that we have to play. It's like, I'm not
Yeah.
playing those games ever. I want
this
the
is
big
like-
games, buddy. I want Perfect Dark. I want Fable. I want Forza. I want these games I bought the box for. I don't want Expedition Clan 33 Weeb game. I don't even know what the fuck that game is.
I don't think it's a weeb game,
That's what it sounds like to me.
but
It
it's.
is a weeb
But everyone
people
ran out
said
and
it's
bought it,
good.
and that's great. It's great for that company, but I'm never going to
Yeah.
play that game.
right. Like you
Last
said,
year was
the,
that metaphor bullshit. well, Better Force on Game Pass, so I don't have to go out and fucking buy it, so it should win Game of the Year. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
It's a fucking shitty anime game. Who gives a fuck?
Well, that's the thing.
If you like it, great, but I'm not into it. I didn't buy an Xbox to play that shit.
No.
Okay? I
No,
bought an
no,
Xbox
not
to
at
play
all.
fucking Halo, a next generation Halo, a next generation Gears. We didn't even get any of that shit.
We still don't have Gears.
Right.
Like,
And the new console is coming out next year, right? Allegedly. So
And
you're
we're
going to
getting
get Gears.
one
You didn't even
Reloaded.
get Gears this generation.
we're only getting one Reloaded.
Well, you
which we
got
already
5 and
technically
Reloaded.
have.
Those were out already.
Those are out already. Yeah.
It's like with Halo 5. That was the only fucking Halo game you got on Xbox One. Out of the 8 years of Xbox One, you got one fucking Halo game. Well, the Master Chief Collect. No, we already had those.
We already had it. We already had those.
It's just
games.
like
The
Sony
only-
releasing The Last of Us 88 times. We've already fucking had the game.
Yeah. The only thing that 343 did for the Master Chief Collection was remake Halo 2 from the ground up, which was cool. But that shouldn't be the only thing. And 5, I agree. For 8 years, why is that the only thing? It shouldn't have taken them that, like, all right, we're going to just.
Oh, well, Halo
back to
Infinite
that.
was on Xbox. Yeah, it was too late. It was already on Series X. It was on the next console
Yeah,
was
too
out.
Late. Yeah. Too late.
You know, I don't want to hear this shit.
And it got delayed a year anyway. So by the time
It got
came
delayed
out,
a year when it was supposed to launch, and they had all the promotional material. But they don't know how to fucking like market games and fucking check the games
No.
out before they put them out.
No, they don't.
They did the
impact-
showcase. Hey, isn't this ugly game fucking pretty? And everyone's like,
No.
bro, this game looks like dog shit. And then they fucking delayed a year instead of delaying it 3 months.
And then it still didn't look.
And then they
good.
fucking lied to everyone. Oh yeah, more single player DLC is coming. All this shit. Tatanka, Lone Wolf, all this shit's coming. And then you find out when this lady got fired that this shit was never coming. So
No.
they fucking lied to everybody. That's why I'm pissed. But that's okay. I'm supposed to take it up the ass, right? Because I got Game Pass.
That will just fix everything.
That'll fix all the fucking money I put in the library that I got digitally. It'll fix all the money I put in the consoles. It'll fix all the money I put into the controllers, right? I don't know. Go fuck yourselves. How about that? What's going on in the chat here? There's people fighting and cursing and screaming. Mental's starting all these fights in the chat. What's going on here?
Whoa.
Mental wants to know if anyone played Oblivion.
Fred's going to go to
Remaster
bed
on
because
Pro.
he's afraid I'm
Yeah.
going to ask him to come on. That's why. He's on his other account. Dizzy Delta. I'm letting my Game Pass lapse when it's up in September. I'll buy it when I want it from now on. It was cool to catch up on Xbox from what I missed. The Xbox One generation Game Pass, but now there's not much point. Yes, I agree. Mine expires April 19th, 2026, and I'm not coming back. After what? I've been on Game Pass since Xbox Live, which was what, 2004?
21 years.
Like I said, you got to do something that'll get me to come back. Until then, I don't need it. Has anyone played Oblivion Remastered on the PS5 Pro? I think Your Wicked Hot played it on there.
I have it on there too.
Did
I
they
haven't
fix the
played it.
stuttering issues or no?
I haven't played it since it came out, so I don't know. I updated it, but I didn't check it out
It'd be
again.
great if Halo goes more horror, says Talos. Like Gears of War. That would be cool. Yeah, it's Fred Bobo Ghost. AOX Hogan for life. Well, after tonight, you'll never see him again because we're retiring this character. I wasn't really supposed to be him anyway tonight. I didn't cut my little mustache out.
What's up, Fred?
I think Hockey Fan was saying earlier, he was like, yeah, he's like, if you think about it, he's like, Hulk Hogan's the reason why I found you guys, meaning like us and,
Yeah, I know.
you and me and all of us. So it's
Can you believe
Okay.
AOX turns 20 next year and fucking Hogan's already not here anymore?
Wow.
when is the actual anniversary? Like, when are we doing stuff? for that?
Well, we did the show first aired, what was it, June 12th? June 12th or June 10th of 2006. So it's actually, again, the fucking week of the store's anniversary.
Kind of works out.
Because it was the first ECW on Sci-Fi. That was the first episode that we posted.
We'll be together anyway, pretty much.
Yeah. Yeah, we might as well just do a big weekend that weekend. Celebrate 10 years and 20 years, and that'll be that. I'll get her to make AOX shirts. She's got to make him a Game Pass man shirt, by the way. Because he was going to go out and he was going to like pay Amazon to make a bunch of shirts. So I was like, I'll have her do it. Send it to him for free. Mine expires in a year roughly, April or March. Hey, here's the thing, guys. If you like Game Pass, just hang on to it. But if it's getting to the point, like, everyone's situation is different. Just because I'm having an issue with it doesn't mean you guys should have an issue. That's the difference here. You know what I mean? I talk bad about Xbox, but it's not to get you guys to rile you up and join me. I'm talking about it because that's how I feel.
Yeah, we'll never tell you.
Some of you
what
guys
to
feel the
actually
same way in
do.
the chat. Some of you don't. And that's fine.
Yeah, just play what you
But I'm
like and
being called a
enjoy it.
goddamn pony because I'm not bootlicking a fucking corporation's asshole clean like a fucking catfish. All of a sudden, that means I'm on the other team? No. And guess what? I leaned into it when you fucking called me that. We made sure to go out and get PS5 Pros and lean into that bullshit.
Yeah. I mean, it's.
I threw out a bunch of empty boxes that were in the garage, PlayStation boxes. Everyone fucking thought I threw out all my PlayStations because I posted it. And I wrote something like,
How'd that go?
Nintendo's the only way to go. Do you really think I threw out all my console? You think I'm that fucking nuts?
You just like trolling people.
It's Batman.
Oh,
You need a Christmas sweater. Yeah, we sure do,
How
actually.
did how'd the purge go? How did the?
Oh,
Put it
man.
out the-
Half that, like 75% of that garage is empty.
went
Yeah.
really good actually. We were really efficient. It was good. Got it all.
So the
mostly
back
done.
room is still fucked, but I got these bins. Okay, so they make you know how they make those shelves with wheels or whatever, and you just put stuff
Yeah.
on it? Well, they now have them where you could slide 27-inch bins or 27-gallon bins. You can slide up to 5 or 6 of them on there. But it's a cart with wheels, and you slide the bin in each of the slots.
That's cool.
With the bins were only $8 from Home Depot. Altogether with that cart, it was like $100 for all the bins in the cart.
That's not bad.
So I got to go down there when we're done, and I got to do at least 2 or 3 more bins. And then tomorrow I'll probably go get another set. And then the back room should be completely cleaned out. But we wired everything up. I got a light. I wired the light in the back. I did tons of stuff, man. Holy shit. Trying to make it
Yeah, it
nice
was-
down there.
It was a good day. We really we worked like the whole day, but we had fun doing it, messing around and stuff. It was a good time.
That's cool.
I just got it because it's cheap before it still goes up. Yeah, man. Like I said, if you use Game Pass, if you play, you like it, stay with it. I'm just saying, like, for us, like, that's the difference here. Like, when we talk on this podcast, we don't have a script. We're not fucking sent shit by, Microsoft or whoever the fuck, because they do that. And I think you all know all the fucking shows that do that.
Yeah.
Because it's a goddamn echo chamber every fucking week. That's fine. You can enjoy those shows too. But I'm just saying, like, we're real people that really spend money on this shit. So we're going to tell you how we feel about shit and what we feel is the truth here. Not kissing anybody's ass. Hey, Microsoft, if you want to send us a fucking check every fucking week, we'll do your bidding.
Oh yeah. I don't
Because
have
all
to
these
pay
guys
for
in the
it.
chat will fucking leave. But it won't matter because we're getting paid anyway, right?
We'll sell out for cash.
If you want to pay me, fine. I'm telling you right now. I'm not flying anywhere because I don't fly. But if you want to send me a check and talk nice shit about Xbox every week, I'll do it. Just give me
I'll
enough money
fly.
and we're good.
Don't try to put the moves on me. I'll fly.
Game Pass guy. Game Pass man, not Game Pass guy. Stand in front of EB Games or GameStop and Best Buy. You know, he really should do that, but he might get arrested because he's in his underwear. That's a crime over here. Indecent exposure.
Yeah.
Let's see. I look at it this way. By not having Game Pass Ultimate, I can buy roughly 4 games a year at full price, and that's more games than I would ever play on Game Pass. That's true, man.
Yeah. That's how I look at it too. Exactly.
I have Game Pass. I don't even fucking use it.
Me too. I don't even ever turn
My
these things
graphics
on.
card came with Doom, and then I had to return it, and they gave me another graphics card that also came with Doom. So I got 2 copies of fucking Doom for free. Well, one of them I paid for, the other one I got for free. You know, I really don't use it.
Yeah, I agree with like mental, where it's like if you, it's like you do the math. It's like, you know, it just doesn't really add up for. It doesn't make sense for me to have it. I haven't had it in a while, so
And I'm not stuck to that platform if I buy the
yeah.
game.
Well,
Whatever
so
I
that's
want.
this right. So it's like I have PC, like, so I have
Oh,
the
PC
Windows
Master Race. Let's come after them. Let's get all the
time.
warriors
But-
together, get on a subway and head to Anthony's house and beat him up because he's on PC.
Yeah. Even the PC Game Pass is cheaper, but it's like, like to play Gears on it through like the store. I'm sure I need like some kind of online thing, but that's just the way it is. For
Phil Spencer
If you
and
want-
James Gunn are out having dinner together. I don't doubt that. I think they are, and I think they're gonna have dessert later in Phil's room.
people like Superman, apparently.
I heard he's gonna get a mice moose later.
Oh shit!
Mouse moose, mice moose.
They're
Same
gonna
thing.
make that thing from Friendlies, that little Sunday guy with
Oh,
the
yeah.
coat on his head on Phil's ass.
You know, I always got that when I went to Friendlies, but no whipped cream.
Best. That's the best.
One
I-
sec.
I'd sell for a decent cat tree and a few bags of cat food. Oh, that's you that's saying that. I thought that was Stevie. Stevie Mac, what's up, man?
UMax said I'd sell out because I gotta feed the cats.
That's true. Anyway, I play games everywhere because I've always owned everything, okay? So everyone can get it off their own ass. That's why I stream everything. What do you think? I got unboxing out the ass on this channel.
Yeah. It's the way
Because
to
if I'm
go.
paying money for this shit, I'm going to upload unboxings so I can make money. I can make $5 back on a fucking purchase I just made. What is that?
It came today, finally.
Oh, yeah? Well, here's not just one.
I have no system to play this with.
Here's not just 2.
Oh man.
Here's not just 3.
Jeez,
Not
I just
just
got
4.
one.
And here's not just 5.
You would have like 10 of them.
Oh, no. I'm a fake gamer. Don't you understand?
Now, if only the system could come out next month, I'll be so happy. That's all I want.
So I have a huge pet peeve with this fucking thing already.
Did you open it? I didn't.
I opened the white one, okay? Feels great in the hands. However, we have a big problem here.
Uh-oh.
This is only Bluetooth.
Wait. Oh.
There's no dongle at all. You connect this to the Bluetooth of the console. I assume the console is Bluetooth. And it works on
So-
Switch 2. Switch 1 and 2 as well.
Why didn't it have an N64?
It doesn't have it.
dongle?
It has no USB dongle either because it's Bluetooth. So
That
here's
sucks. then.
here's the other problem. So you can play it wired on the PC, but the PC doesn't support vibration. Only PS1, only Switch 1 and 2 and the N64 analog. So it's a beautiful controller, but you can't get vibration on PC if you're playing on an emulator.
So basically, this is literally only for my analog.
It's only for the analog.
Guess that's,
And
I
again,
only
if
got
that
one.
fucking machine doesn't come back, guess what? If that machine doesn't come out by the end of August, like they're saying, these are all going back.
Yeah, I'm not keeping this if they don't have the machine. I just bought it for that.
That's what I'm saying. So
Well, that sucks. That's disappointing.
yeah, that wasn't cool. 8-bit they can do a lot better than that. I don't know why they did that.
I just hope the damn system comes out. They swear it will, but I don't
Well,
know.
you can open it and mess with it because you can still return it even if you open it. Who gives
Yeah.
a shit? But yeah, I like the controller. I think it feels good, but I don't like that. And you can't use it on your N64. You got to wait till that one comes out.
See, that sucks. I thought this would have a dongle for the N64.
That's what I thought, and I opened it. And I was like, "Where is the dongle?" These controllers are pretty small too.
Really?
They feel good in the hands though, but they're good.
I'll open it up at some point and check it out.
It does work. You have to update the firmware, but it works with the Switch too, but only for the N64 Classics app or whatever the fuck.
Right. Well, we'll see if we get the machine next month. If we do, I guess you'll get some unboxings. Everyone out there.
Yeah, you're getting the white one. I'm getting the black one.
Yeah.
So we'll check that out. And again, nobody's even seen footage of this machine.
Just renders, not even a physical thing of it, nothing.
Well, no, we got pictures of what it looks like, but nobody knows like it's supposed to upscale the games to 4K. Nobody knows anything. They don't know what the menu looks like. Nothing. No screenshots of gameplay. Nothing is out there.
Let's hope in the next week or two they send them out to reviewers, and then we'll get it by the end of the
I would wait for Victor Lucas to get it, because if anyone's going to get it early, it's going to be him. And he doesn't bullshit anybody, that guy.
I mean, they literally have 4 more weeks. We're going to be in August. Like, that's it.
Right.
They got to send it. If so, we got it for a great deal, because I know they're going to raise the price on it if they can even keep making them.
Never forget, Ponies Unite says Mental, who's Caffeine Entertainment. Check his channel out at Caffeine Entertainment. Subscribe. Just click on his name and go to his channel and subscribe to it. He unboxed an Xbox Series X headset, a third-party one. Looks pretty good. It's his latest video. Epic people in the chat. Hell yeah, Batman. All right, so their stuff is up. All right, forget about Microsoft for now. What else do we got? We got news that Red Dead, they might show Red Dead tomorrow for the Switch.
Yeah, let's talk about the Nintendo stuff. So there's a partner direct tomorrow.
We're
which is,
Nintendrones.
like, hey, I am. I don't care.
Bro, Nintendo was my first console, okay? I don't want to hear this shit. Go ahead.
So there's a partner direct. It's 25 minutes. It's pretty much just going to be third party. Technically, yeah, they could show like first party stuff, but I doubt it. I think it's going to be all third party stuff. Now, we've been hearing for like the past week, number one, that this was happening, and number two, that a bunch of like Microsoft games are supposed to be shown. So let's see. I don't
We've
know
been
if that's
hearing that
true.
for fucking a year already. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I just thought it was weird that the direct is actually.
Hey,
happening,
we
'cause
might.
they're, like,
We might,
Yeah.
because summer's coming to an end. Everything's got to come out in September, right?
yeah, I mean, we'll see what they have.
So we're hearing Rockstar's going to show Red Dead 2 Enhanced Edition, which is going to be on the Switch 2 and on the current consoles, PS5 and Series X. So you'll finally get to play Red Dead at 60 FPS on the current consoles. But again, I think they might make us buy this game again.
Yeah, probably.
I'm just starting my, my PC campaign kind of from scratch.
You see, PC Master Race over here.
Yeah.
Switch Master Race.
Now I could obviously turn on my Xbox and be like, all right, well, if it's an update, play that. But it doesn't really make much sense, because the problem with Rockstar with that game specifically, and this is something they have to fix with GTA 6, is that there's no cross progression. There's no, maybe there is with GTA 5, but Red Dead 2 doesn't have that. And there's no cross play either. So at this point, I'm just going to stay on PC and start it over again. And even with the PC settings that I have, it'll look better, I'm sure. So it's cool. I mean, like, I think it deserves it. Red Dead 2 is a beautiful game. Again, still haven't like finished it or anything like that, but that's kind of what I'm trying to change. So
If it
kinda
runs
getting
at
in the habit.
60 on Switch 2, that would be like kind of cool. But I don't think it's going to. But hey,
yeah, no,
that would be kind of sick if they could do that. Then
Yeah, that would
maybe
be
I'd pick
awesome.
that up again.
they got the first one on there, and obviously it's a lot older game. So, but it's cool that they have, they're attempting to have this, because, the Switch 2 stuff that we'll start to see, including Microsoft stuff like your Starfields and your, potentially Gears of War, maybe, who knows? But it'll be cool if we actually get stuff like that.
I'm not anticipating anything crazy at this thing. I mean, like, yeah, Halo or Gears or something on Switch would be sick, but I'm not gonna I don't think it's gonna be anything like that. I think it's just gonna be like little stuff that developers have been working on. Probably see stuff from like Sega, Ubisoft, like, you know, we've been hearing a rumor Assassin's Creed Shadows is coming. I'm sure you'll see stuff like that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
I don't know about that. As far as running,
I mean,
got
I
Axel in
don't
the
know.
chat. What's going on, Axel? Dizzy, will they come out with a 60 FPS patch? I think they're gonna make you buy that game again in 60 FPS. I think that's gonna be the major issue here, because they did that with GTA and they got away with it. So
they'll make you buy it again. It's Rockstar.
you know, Rockstar will probably make even more money if they just sold you the damn thing for like $10. The update.
Yeah, just have a patch. So, this is at 9 a.m. You're gonna cover this tomorrow?
I don't know, if I'm awake, man, I don't even know.
Okay. I don't think it's like worth it because I don't. It's just a partner direct. It's not like it's like all the first party games.
Age of Imprisonment, is that a game? What is that?
Oh, isn't that the Zelda? You know, like the Hyrule Warriors thing. Isn't
Oh,
that
it is?
I think. Hold on, let me look it up. Yeah.
Are they
Hyrule
showing
Warriors
that
Age of
tomorrow?
That is a third-party game. 'cause
Nice.
it's Koei Tecmo, so probably, yeah, he's probably right.
All
Actually,
right, cool. Yeah, if I'm
Um,
awake, I'll stream it. If not, we'll have to talk about it next week or whatever.
Yeah, it's only 20 minutes, and like I said, I don't think there's going to be anything like life-changing in it because it's just a partner thing. But
It would be
it'll
cool
be
if
cool
we get some
nonetheless.
Resident Evil, but I mean, I haven't heard
Hey,
anything.
maybe.
But
Maybe you're gonna get them.
yeah,
That would be the time to do it.
Nice. Hey,
Now-
Axel, if it looks good, I'll pick it up.
We also got a shadow drop of one of the greatest games of all time on the Switch.
What?
Mario Paint with mouse control.
Yeah, I
Yes.
sent that to you and you didn't even fucking look at it for like 2 days.
Oh, I saw it when I woke up, and I was like, "Holy crap!" I was so excited.
Dude, I posted the second it went up. I was like, holy shit, they did it. And you can plug
Yeah,
in a
that-
regular mouse and do all that?
Yep, that's what we all said as soon as we saw the mouse. We're like, "Oh, Mario Paint."
Yeah,
and
but
they did
everyone
it.
said that.
yeah.
We
Yeah.
weren't the only ones that said that.
No, that was the general consensus.
But you know what this means now? This means you're probably going to get another one.
Yeah,
They should,
not?
you know what they should do? Release the 64 DD games. Because there were, what, 3 or 4 Mario Paint games on that thing?
Mario Artist or whatever. it's
Right.
called.
They should
That'd be
release
awesome.
that on there so that people can finally play this stuff.
Yeah. They also should do mouse support for Mario Maker because you have to sit there and try to make the levels with the little like controller. It'd
Yeah,
be awesome if
Axel,
you
it's
could use
on
it
there.
for-
It's on the Nintendo Switch Online. Mario Paint for Super Nintendo's on there, and you can plug in a PC mouse, and you can use a PC mouse if you don't want to use the Joy-Cons or whatever.
You know, they could add Yoshi
crazy.
Safari because it has the like aimer thing, that mouse.
Yeah,
They could do
it uses mouse support, that game. I mean, they
Yeah.
could do it. I don't know if they will, but who knows?
A lot of people never got to
Because
play
you can
that.
only use that with them. I mean, Mario Paint's the same way, but still, it's just, I don't know. You're right. They probably add it.
Be cool just to have an easier way to play it.
Yoshi's Safari.
Yep.
The Super Scope 6 came with 6 games.
Yeah.
6 games, mini games.
That thing was cool though.
We had it at the shop in the box. We had a few of them at one point. We were getting them in like frequently.
When I was a little kid, I got one for really cheap at the flea market, but I didn't get the dongle. And I'm like, why doesn't it work? I couldn't figure out how to get it to work. And then I figured it out. And I'm like, oh.
I think we have the dongle at work. I think I
Yeah, I
have
have
a
one now.
spare dongle. I'm a Nintendo Joy-Con mouse, SNES. Yeah, you could literally plug in any PC wired mouse or a wireless mouse, and it should pick it up.
Yep.
Or you can use those
Yeah.
Joy-Con. I never used them that way because I left those things in the box, those little guards that they use for them.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I left them in the damn box because what am I going to do with them? Walk around with them?
They had to add the USB mouse support because Switch 1 has the game on there and you can't
Oh,
It
right.
doesn't have-
Okay.
Joy-Con mouse support. So, but I like that. That's cool that they're doing stuff like that.
Good old Nintendo. All right. So what else? That's it. There's no hints on what else will be shown at this event.
I have no idea. Besides I heard the same thing that you did about Red Dead, and that's it. And that I don't even know if that's true, but
Anthony,
Oh,
you
yeah.
buying Red Dead 2 on the Switch too?
Probably not.
What?
What? Probably not. Because it's really hard to go back to any other version after the PC. You know?
Oh, so you're one of those guys.
So I am the PC Master Race guy now. Sorry.
what if
Dude,
it
you're
runs at
saying that with
60
those
on-
glasses on like a total fucking douchebag.
Yeah, and I look like a complete fucking asshole. Sharon. No, but I don't know. I just think that like it's cool. Like if you want to play it portably, that's awesome. And that's the one thing I think I have to kind of get in the mindset of like, you know, would I want to play this on the go and whether or not it's worth it. Like maybe if the price dropped at some point, but maybe not right away because I don't want to rebuy it for the third time. I've already bought it twice.
Dude, you know what was worse? I bought it on CD keys for $20 years ago, okay? And I typed the fucking code into Steam. And it's like, it doesn't work. And I'm like, what is going on? I rechecked CD keys. I bought the Epic Store version by accident.
Oh.
And you can't get a refund for that. So I got it on Steam when it was 20, but I still paid $40 for it
Yeah,
on
I
PC.
bought it twice.
Yeah, it's because I wasn't looking, and I bought the Epic Game Store Red Dead 2. And I'm not installing that shit. A lot of people install that launcher because they get free games or whatever. I'm not doing that. Sorry.
It's not worth it.
Not that spyware shit. But whatever. It is what it is.
Can I bring something up real quick too while we're on the Switch?
It's your
topic?
fucking podcast, man. When I drop dead like Hogan, you guys are going to run this show. So you say whatever you want.
I hope you don't drop dead like Hogan.
Yeah, no.
I keep seeing people. So this Ninja Gaiden Ragebound, it's like a 2D game. Everyone's like, "Oh, it only runs at 30 frames on Switch 2. The Switch 2 is so weak," and they're like doing this whole thing. There's no Switch 2 version. It's just the Switch 1 version playing on there. They didn't make a Switch 2 version. Just to clarify to everybody, everyone's like, "Oh my god, what like how could they do that?" They're like losing their minds, and it's like they didn't update it for Switch 2 yet. It's just a Switch 1 version. Everyone can relax, okay? It's gonna be okay. I'm telling you, lots of games run at 60 without patches. So,
Yeah, that's I did a whole Resident Evil video on it, and guys like, well, what do you fucking expect? It's a game from 2009. It's gonna run. It's like,
Oh, I got the opposite, Anthony. Meanwhile, the Steam Deck. It's like, yeah, and I replied like, yeah, I already have a Steam Deck. Fuckface. And the guy didn't say
Yeah.
nothing back.
it's like, dude, I made a video just to let people know, like, listen, this is what the Switch 2 does without a patch. It just makes it load better. It does keep it at a consistent frame rate. And I'm just making a video showcasing that because people might want to pick them up when they're like $8, $9, which they were when I made the video. They're on sale, and now they're not. But when they do go on sale, there's a lot of people who are like, oh shit, I'm gonna buy that. You know what I mean? The video got like 8,000 views. Like actually, they pretty like wasn't expecting to do that good. I just wanted to do a video.
Oh, Nintendo got you views? The industry's changing.
yeah.
I didn't think that was going to happen.
Yeah, that was like the first like Nintendo based thing that I like, I guess made. It's like
I agree with
Just
Talos.
Nintendo?
Red Dead 2 pissed me off too because there's too much talking. And it's like, dude, I want to play. I don't want to sit
There's-
here on a
there's a
horse
lot.
talking to this guy.
the
But-
opening is grueling.
I know. That's
Yeah.
where I stopped. I did the
I-
shootout in the beginning, and then I'm going back, and the guy's talking to me and talking. I'm like, bro, I'm shutting this off.
When I beat it on Xbox when it came out, and then I bought it on PC because it runs at 60 when I got the newer PC. I
Ugh.
downloaded a complete save because I was like, yo, I just want to mess around. I do not want to go through that.
I'm gonna have to
opening
do
again.
that.
Yeah, that's what I did because I couldn't take it. I was like, I'm not doing this whole thing again.
Or if they can give me,
Yeah.
if someone can mod in like a fast forward button, I can fast forward the cutscenes.
Yeah.
I got 400 free games from the Epic Game Store. It says mental, and you also got a rootkit.
400 free viruses.
Yeah, 400 free viruses. Loved Red Dead 2, but I won't play it. Yeah, man, it's a long game. No one's saying the game sucks here. We're just saying that the game it's very long and the cutscenes are pretty drawn out in the beginning. So
It's a lot more intricate.
But I would love to finish playing that game. That game was great.
Yeah,
I
it's
couldn't
just a
take
lot,
the cutscenes, man. It's just taking forever.
It's very long. It's a lot more intricate, you know. So that's kind of where it, you know, it loses people because you know you have your camp and you got to take care of your camp and you got to like it's just a lot more going on. Because it's almost like the game's too in depth or too good, right? But to a fault sometimes for some people because it might just be way too much. Even for me, I was like, damn, this is a lot. But now I got to restart it all. I got to play that intro again on PC, you know? So, yeah, I'm getting in the habit of just, you know, I could plug my PC into my TV as well. And I could play that way. So a game like Red Dead, I'd rather not play on keyboard and mouse.
You mean you are playing games on your TV from your PC?
Yeah, and I could change the resolution to
And you're not
4K.
using mouse and keyboard, you're using controller? What is wrong with you?
What is
Yeah,
wrong?
You
but
could
how do
have bought
know
an
what
Xbox
drivers to
Series
do?
S and stuck it up your ass and played.
How do I know what drivers? Yeah.
How do you know what drivers to download and what sound card you have?
Yeah.
That's what people say. And they still think it's
Yeah.
Let me tell you something, okay? And Frank kind of dealt with this, but not really, because he was a little kid. Anthony wasn't even around. Bro, back in the day when you needed drivers, that was a bitch. So, Anthony, that Resident Evil 1 on PC, all right? The one from the disc.
Yeah.
It said select your graphics driver, and it had like 4 options. Those 4 options, besides that diamond card, you couldn't even buy those cards. And then years later, I'm talking like 2 or 3 years later, those cards weren't even on the market anymore, and you couldn't even fucking select which card. Like your card in your computer had nothing to do with those cards. So people literally stopped at the setup screen and was like, "I'm done. Like I can't go any further. I don't have any of these cards." I mean, you could select them, but you get different results, and a lot of people figured that out. But like it was very back in the day, it was very weird getting drivers and stuff like that. Sometimes the companies had to mail you a disc with the proper driver on it.
Well, if you were lucky, you got one of these.
Oh.
Yeah, they would mail that. They mailed me that.
Sound card driver. That's what this says right here.
It's a floppy.
You're lucky. I don't even know what this goes to. I just found it like.
And then the
mostly-
compatibility, and it was bad. Okay, now you plug something into Windows 10, Windows 11, it recognizes it. You don't have to do anything. It's all automated now, which is great. But back in the day, it was a pain in the ass dealing with that stuff. But we're talking in the early 90s to mid 90s to late 90s, you know?
By the time Windows XP rolled around, it was pretty much getting better. There was still some stuff.
No, even with that, it was really Windows 7 that fixed a lot of that bullshit. Windows 10 was like a godsend. Because Windows 10, you literally plugged anything in and it picked it up.
Yeah.
For the abomination that was Windows 8.
Nah, fuck Windows 8.
Yeah, it's act like it didn't happen.
It didn't happen.
Yeah. 8.1 fixed it.
You know, Windows 10 came out 10 years ago today.
Really? It's been out for 10 years.
We still never got Windows 9. Still
You're
waiting.
never going to get Windows 9.
Closest you flew to that was Windows.
You know why
9,
they didn't make
8.
Windows 9? Because 8 was so fucking bad that they were like, we need to get far away from Windows 8 as possible. We're just going to 10. That's
Yeah.
really what happened.
Yeah, 10 sounds more legit.
When are they going to stop supporting Windows 10? It was supposed to be this October, but I think they pushed it a year.
Year, I think.
Yeah.
What was the... It was supposed
October
to be
was
this
the
year.
original deadline.
October was the
October.
original deadline, but then something happened. They might be... It might be an extra year if you pay for updates. I don't remember. They just
Yeah, it
announced that like a
says-
month ago.
It ends October 14th, 2025, unless you can do the. I think you can pay for something and get it to keep going.
Yeah, they did that with Windows 7. They let you pay for like a couple of years and then they stopped. But that was businesses, I think.
Yeah, right here. Extend security updates. If you need more time, you can do the extend security update program. You got to pay for that. I think it's like $35.
That means Windows 12 should be out by next year.
Right in time for us to have new computers.
Well, that's going to be a bitch because we're going to buy computers probably before 12 comes out.
Yeah, probably.
I got money, man. I'm saving.
Saving up.
I got a lot of money saved up, especially that. Oh, we need to tell Anthony. We didn't tell anybody.
Oh yeah.
So when we
that was
cleaned out the
crazy.
garage, Anthony, I had that Nintendo sign, okay? That Mario got for me. And it's from the Nintendo stores from back in the early the late 80s, early 90s. But it has fiber optics to light it up. And Mario's father was trying to fix it for me, but he couldn't get it fixed. So he gave me the sign or whatever when I opened the shop. Okay. Bro. We find it in the garage, and I'm just sick of looking at it. And I tell Fred, I was like, Fred, put that on Marketplace. And I just like threw an astronomical number out there. He's like, how much do you want to list it for? I said $650. I was like, because then someone's going to talk you down to like 300 or whatever, and then we'll just take that.
Yeah.
Okay. Within an hour, he got a message from somebody saying, hey, I want it, and I'll pay $650. And Fred was like, okay, where are you? Like, you could come pick it up now or whatever. The guy goes, I'm in Maryland, but I'm going to get in the car and drive there right now.
What the hell?
And Fred doesn't respond to him
this
right away
Sunday?
because Fred's talking to me. And I'm like, this guy's full of shit. There's no way this guy's driving from Maryland. And then the guy tells Fred, because Fred didn't respond in like 5 minutes, I'll make that $750. I really want this sign. I'm getting in the car now. Right?
What?
So this he's like, I'll update you every hour on the hour, right? And this guy's updating Fred like every hour because we're outside doing work. I'm like, Fred, if this fucking guy comes here and spends $750 on this sign, I'm gonna give you $100. And Fred was like, oh yeah. The fucking guy showed up.
That's crazy.
He handed Fred $750 cash.
Jeez.
So I gave Fred $100 and I sent Mario $100 because I figured let me give him something.
Yeah.
Because hey, imagine your friend just messaged you, hey, I'm gonna send you $100.
Yeah.
Shit, I'll take it. And I put the rest of the money in the fucking bank.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
That's
I was gonna throw that thing out. Like not recently, but like last time we did the garage last year.
Well, those things are so hard to find. Like that's like original, right?
Well,
I mean,
That's the original. I had a
sure
serial
if-
number and everything on it. And when Fred sent him a picture of serial number, the guy went nuts.
If you could restore it, it's probably goes for like a lot more money. But this thing, the wires were cut, the panel was all like, it was a pretty decent price for the condition it was in.
I
Maybe
just
he
threw
knew
that
how to
number
fix
out
it.
there because I figured we were gonna get lowballed, and I was like, whatever, I'll take whatever just to get rid of it. The
Yeah.
guy gave
Maybe
he
he
gave
knew.
us $100 more.
Maybe he knew how to fix it, maybe,
That's
or
what
restore
I
it.
think, because he said he was like a big collector, so he's probably gonna restore
Well,
it.
he
and-
kept asking what was wrong with it. We're like, dude, the fiber optics like need to be like rewired.
Yeah.
Well, shout out to Fred because he fucking sold it again. And I got this Threadripper right here. I put a new SSD, I put a new hard drive in there. I'm ready to get rid of this one. So Fred's I'm gonna have to meet up with him.
How far is Maryland from you? That had to have been like 4
5
hours.
hours. It was 5.5
5
hours. He said 5 hours, but he got stuck in traffic, so it was like 5.5.
Yeah. Wow.
And then he drove back. So
10
he fucking drove
hours.
10 hours for fucking, and he was with his wife.
Wow.
He was a younger guy.
Yeah, maybe she was just with him, so he wasn't gonna get robbed, which I get.
Well, we had a meet in front of the shop. I was like,
Yeah.
Fred, throw the fucking sign in the back of the car. We're gonna go to the shop. Because the last thing I needed was somebody coming to the house when we were cleaning out the garage.
Yeah, no. And you had plenty of time to like work and wait for him. You weren't waiting around for him. You were
Yeah,
working.
I was like, because I didn't think it was gonna go down. I was like, Fred, this guy's full of shit. There's no way someone's driving from Maryland. And he listed it within the hour. He got the response.
Unbelievable. That's awesome, man. I did not know that went down.
Yeah, because we were so busy. I didn't type anything to anybody the last couple days.
No, I mean, you guys were doing your thing. I know you had a lot of stuff to sift through, so.
I bought the
Definitely
shelves with that, and it was $100. That paid for the new shelves I bought to help clean out the back. And then the rest of it's going to go to the computer for next year. You guys have very different memories about old versions of Windows than I do. I never had to contact a manufacturer for a disk. Oh, I did. They came with them, but sometimes the discs were broken in the box, mental. I had I bought something Netgear. I don't know if it wasn't a modem. Maybe it was a modem. It was something Netgear. And the disc was defective. You put the disc in the floppy disk in, it wouldn't read. It would say invalid disk or something. It was probably in the box for too long or something. So I would have to call. I called Netgear and they sent me a brand new disc for whatever the fuck that was. And then Police Quest, SWAT. There was that save file bug, which is still in the Steam version, by the way. But Sierra mailed me a disc with the proper folders, and they sent me the instructions on how to drop that folder onto my hard drive. I've had it happen a couple times. Packard Bell also sent me discs. It's happened.
It's that is nuts though.
What were we talking about? Yeah, so I sold that thing. So I bought the thing. That's why I'm like, if I need shelves, I'll go buy them because I got money for them. Like that was just free money.
Yeah, it was
Good
just
thing you
sitting
didn't throw
there.
it out.
Good thing I didn't throw it. Remember last year I left it outside for like a month because I was like, I don't want to
Well,
bring
that's
it
the
back
thing,
in.
There was like it was like a little rusty. The wires were cut. Like I'm sure, like I said, if the guy fixes it, he could probably get more money. But
So-
he just wanted to keep the sign.
So when I sent the money to Mario, he was like, my dad got that at Dragon's Den, by the way.
Over here?
No, in Yonkers. It was a
Oh.
Dragon's Den in Yonkers back in the day.
Oh, okay.
That's cool.
Oh, yeah. Packard Bell Mental. That fucking company sucked, man. By the way, Packard Bell, I told you, Target has Packard Bell dual monitors for sale. It's like $180 or something.
They're still around.
They're still around somehow. I was shocked when I saw that. HP
I
meant
wanna say
horrible
Packard Bell
products,
is
and
like,
Packard Bell was Packard Hell. They sent somebody to the house to fix my floppy drive one time. Because that metal piece, the discs kept getting stuck in it. And it was how they manufactured that fucking drive. Because the metal part would catch right when you pull it out.
Mm.
You would hit the button to eject it, but this metal piece that would protect the film, it would always get caught as it would eject. And the repair guy came and he fucking put a brand new drive in there. My computer was like that for years, for like 2 years. And finally I had enough. I called Packard Bell. It's like, yeah, my drive is broken. The disk is stuck in there. And they fixed it for free, even though it was 2 years out of warranty. But yeah. So that was the garage with the Nintendo sign. What were we talking about before that? Computers?
I think we're talking about. We talked about the Nintendo stuff tomorrow.
All right, so maybe I'll cover that. Depends if I'm up or not, because I don't know if I could stay awake for that. I'm gonna be up all night cleaning the back of the garage, the back of the basement. So, Grand Theft Auto, it leaked that there's gonna be 3 different versions.
Yes,
And
this
it's-
came out as well.
But it'd be what, Frank? $69.99 for the base, $89 for the deluxe, and $120 for the maximum. What's going on here?
Hold on, I'm gonna pull it up right now.
Pull it up.
$69.99 standard, $89.99 deluxe, and $109.99, which is premium and offers first access to GTA Online.
So what we said X amount of months ago, it's going to be early access for over 100.
Pretty much exactly what we said.
Pretty spot
which is
on.
Scary.
Pretty spot on. And RWK brought that up today when he posted that. He was like, you all called it. I was like, we did. I forgot I even talked about it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, at least 100 isn't the base like some people thought. You know, it's an option.
70 for the base is kind of crazy considering people are trying to get 80 right now.
Well, here's the
Yeah.
thing. even though
That's true.
it
Yeah.
kind of is 100 because people are going to buy that game for the early access because they've got to be first to stream it and first to play it.
But yeah.
So it's early access to the online, not the game itself.
No,
That's what it
both.
says.
What?
Okay.
I thought it was
Yeah.
for both.
No, it says standard deluxe, which includes early access to GTA Online, and premium, which offers first access to GTA Online.
First.
So it's all about the online, basically.
Yeah,
Now,
that's
this could be incorrect, and it could be the whole
Yeah.
game early.
Because these are
So-
just leaks. So until
so
we
if it's
hear-
online, no one's really gonna. There's gonna be people that do it, but not a majority of people. If that comes with the fucking campaign early access, they're selling it for over 100. Like people are buying it.
Yeah, I don't think I would spend 100 for the online.
Yeah, no, I don't think so either.
I could see a lot of people.
But that's gonna gimp a lot of people because the people that do, they're gonna be ahead of people as far as leveling up online. So I don't
Here's
even
the thing too.
pay to win again.
If deluxe or premium comes with shark cards, people will buy it. That's the
Yeah.
thing. I bet they're gonna be like, "Yo, you can get deluxe, and it comes with $1 million."
Well, yeah, they'll do that.
Okay.
That's kind of a bargain for people that are in that world.
Yeah.
But if the campaign isn't day one early access, then I'm not going to be picking that up. I'll be picking up the standard edition when it comes out.
Yeah, I'm not in a rush to get
'Cause
on.
I don't
And
even-
also too.
I never use a fucking shark cards to begin with in GTA, so I don't know.
Now, within these same leaks, they're saying that's going to get delayed again. Is that what's?
Well, it could get delayed again because look at Red Dead. Red Dead was supposed to come out in May that one year, and then it got pushed to November. So
Yeah.
this is the same thing. Oh yeah, May release date. Okay, well, it could get pushed to November. Or Red Dead was pushed to what? October?
I think it was late October. I think it was the 27th or 8th. It was like
Right.
the end of October.
So it could get delayed. It might not be. Who knows?
Yeah.
As long as it comes out and it's decent or good or whatever. I don't know how this game is going to fare, but let's see.
Is this one because didn't 5 not have online right away anyway?
Yeah.
Yeah, they
didn't.
added
it was
that
a
later.
month later. It was
Yeah,
a month
so-
later on the consoles.
So I don't even know if this doesn't launch with online, then having the premium just be for early online is kind of stupid.
Talos is going to waste his money with shark cards. A lot of people will. Hey, man, as long as the game is fun, you can pretty much buy whatever you want.
Yeah.
Now,
I'm
if the game
excited
sucks
for
big
it.
fat ass, then I'm going to have a problem with it.
Yeah. Because
I think it'll be good.
We waited all this time for fucking shit. But I'm excited for it.
I'm excruciating pain for it.
It sucks.
I got to go back to Donkey Kong, man.
I'm so close to beating it.
I've been
but
playing it. Yeah, it's been fun.
Yeah, I my problem is I get distracted. I'm trying to get all the bananas, which I know I'm not going to get on my first thing.
Yeah, yeah. I always like go off and just hit the fucking map in another direction when the game's like, no, go over here, and I'm just like looking for stuff.
But
But
people are
that-
like, "Oh, I beat it in 5 hours." It's like, how the hell did you do that?
Yeah, it's like you must have
There's
just
no
ignored
way.
everything and
Yeah.
just got no coins, and like I guess you could play how you want, but it's like the fun in it is exploring, and like the fact that the game has literally so many layers with the map, it's cool. So I've been enjoying that as well. Actually, it's been like the first Nintendo game in a while where I've been like, oh yeah, I actually feel like playing that and going back to it, like playing it consistently.
Well, that's good. That's what
sounds
you
like
spent your
Mario
money
Kart.
on. You should feel that
Yeah.
way about every game, but unfortunately, we know that's not the case,
Yeah, exactly. So I've been enjoying it though, and yeah, I'd like to finish it at some point. Sure, I'll go back and replay shit. But yeah, some people are like, "Oh yeah, it's already game of the year and stuff like that." And
Hope it wins. I hope I'll be so happy.
yeah, it's definitely going to be up there. I don't see why not, honestly. So that's especially if you lay out the year so far. You'll have your Death Stranding 2s and stuff like that, but this definitely will be up there. So yeah, it's just a really good game out of the gate.
It's nice, man. Good old GTA. Can't wait. I know you guys probably can't see it. Just give me a second.
Like I said, I do want to get Tony Hawk, but I'll wait for a sale on that.
It's on. Oh, but yeah, we don't have Game Pass, so I don't know about that. But
What?
you could download it and try it. Try before
Yeah.
you buy.
That's true.
Tony Hawk. But it's weird because there's everything is 2 minute time limit. There's no like free skate that I could find. I don't know if that's true or I just was dumb, but
I'm not sure.
yeah, I don't know about that game. But I'd like to get it on sale too on Switch.
Yeah, on
Yeah,
Switch
I
specifically.
bought the original when it came out, the 1 and 2. It was fun, but it was fun for like an hour, and then I was like, all right. So I think this time around, like I'll wait for a sale like you guys. I wasn't really big on Tony Hawk 3 and 4. I played them, but I was more of a 1 and 2 guy.
Yeah, if it's
Yeah.
like I'd probably wait till it's like $10 because, like you said, it's fun for a little bit and then it's just like whatever.
Yeah, and then it goes on sale
There.
for like $10. So I mean, what the fuck is the point?
Yeah, I can wait for it. I don't need it right now. There's a lot of good games on the Switch store that are real cheap though. I've noticed because I never used to look at the Switch sales because it sucked, but now I'm like, damn, I'm picking.
Well, the
stuff up.
store actually fucking works now, so you can look at the sales.
Yeah, it
You
actually.
know how many
store
sales they must have lost because that thing ran like shit, that store?
Oh yeah,
People got fed up and just turned the shit off.
I would just I would Google the specific game I wanted to see if it was on sale. I never looked through the store before. Now I do it like every couple of weeks or whatever. I check it
Yeah,
out and see.
I do the same thing. I'll just go to Game Deals, take a look, see what's on there. You got your silly stuff on there, your indie games on there, but then you come across some good stuff for
They dropped
cheap
the
price.
ball a bit with 3 and 4, especially 4, says Stevie Mac. Now, is that about the music or what? Or is it just like the gameplay in general?
I heard the gameplay similar to 1 and 2, but yeah, the music is gutted basically, like 80% of it. But I don't know if there's a problem beyond that. I only just kind of saw some people play it, like live stream it, and it looked pretty similar to 1 and 2 as far as like gameplay wise.
Oh,
The
yeah,
little
it's a
things like
fucking
free skate and
skateboarding
stuff.
game.
Yeah, I don't know. I heard like they did something with the story mode, but I don't like, or they changed it up, or they change. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if that has
Huge
something to do with
twist
that.
at the end.
I
It's
guess
like,
they're
Yeah.
not remaking Tony Hawk 5, right?
oh,
Man.
the one that wasn't even on the disc or whatever.
Yeah, the worst
Yeah.
one.
They'll
I-
probably just avoid that. They'll probably just do like Underground 1 and 2 and American Wasteland.
Well, you
Which
got to
they
do
should do.
you got to do Thug, but can you get those guys to come back? Like Wee Man and all them?
What are they doing?
Yeah, they probably would sign off on it.
They'll give them a residual check for like $25. They'll do it.
Yeah, if Bam's in the game, then they'll fucking get them back.
Isn't he in this one?
He is. Yeah,
Wasn't that like a big deal that he came back for this one?
yeah, because like they didn't, he wasn't in stuff for a while because he was all fucking crazy and shit, and now he just goes around skate parks and just skates.
Well, that's good.
So
At least he's coming back around. I know he he got back at Hogan.
yes,
Because
Yes,
he
he did.
retweeted the Hogan. He retweeted exactly what Hogan tweeted when Hogan thought he was dead.
That was
Oh my
funny
God.
that he
It's
did
like he
that,
was waiting for that day. He's like,
yeah.
the day this guy goes, I'm reposting that tweet. Oh,
You have to do
man.
all the goals and pro goals to unlock the ability to start a new campaign with a different skater. The soundtrack is crap. So you have to do. Okay. So you can't do a campaign with a different skater unless you do all the goals and stuff.
Oh,
So,
by
like,
the way,
finding all the tapes, doing all that stuff.
we have your HD DVD player. I have the remote somewhere. I have to find the remote, and I'll give you that.
Okay, yeah. No,
Because I was going to throw that thing out. I told Fred, I was like, Fred, Frank, fucking message Anthony, ask him if he wants this thing.
Yeah.
And then Fred
That's
goes,
cool.
he wants it. I was like, all right, good.
I messaged them
You messaged
Yeah,
him?
I think it was Frank. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
Frank that. Yeah.
because
I thought I heard Fred go, he wants it.
Well, no, because I said he hasn't been on in 11 hours, so I don't know when we're gonna find out. We'll find out sooner or later.
Well, I said if he doesn't message by the end of the day, I'm throwing his shit out.
Yeah, but you were pretty quick about it after that.
Yeah. Yeah, that'll be cool.
It's cool to have, but I don't need it. I have HD DVDs that are sealed, so we should open them and see if they work. A lot of them don't work anymore from what the internet's saying.
Really?
Yeah, you didn't know that?
I think
No.
I have some.
They got the
too.
disc rot because they use shitty chemicals. That's what I'm saying, man. Everyone's all physical. And it's like, I got these things sealed for 20 years. People saying they're opening them and they don't work. So I got sealed stuff. I got the clumps sealed.
Clumps.
Hey, the clumps was exclusive for like 15 years on fucking HD DVD.
That's
It's a good
funny.
movie.
It finally came out on Blu-ray, what, like 5 years ago? 6 years ago?
Yeah, I think it was something like that.
It was the only way to have that movie in HD. Since 4 is on a timer now, they got rid of all the fun mini games. Oh yeah, what was that all about? Why would you change that? I know it's a remake, but come on, you got to make
Yeah,
it
I
more
don't know.
fun, not less fun. What's the other news here? It's already fucking midnight.
Well, the only other thing I remember is you were right about Mortal Kombat, allegedly.
Yeah, Xbox leaked the date out. Thanks, Phil. No. Xbox leaked the date out for September what? 30th?
Yeah, it was September 30th.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It was accidentally revealed.
They might actually officially announce it tomorrow at the Partner Direct. They
Uh,
might show it on
that
there.
that would be
today.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
I would hope it would come out before September 30th, like September 10th, but whatever. It's exactly what I thought.
It says 29. It says 9/29/25.
That
Oh.
makes sense.
So a day sooner. Not that
It should have
they
come
gotta
out
hurry up and
9/29/29. Come on, guys. What's going on, Midway? Not Midway.
Yes, no.
NetherRealm.
You want to wait 4 more years for it?
Yeah. You know what? You know a game I was watching footage of, and I don't think I've ever played it, but the Sub-Zero Mythologies game.
Yes.
So bad.
Hey, I beat that game, okay? When I was a kid, I beat it. That was a good
It's
game.
just-
But the game, listen to me, I get it. The controls are horrible.
It's so hard to jump on like platforms.
Yes,
and
it is.
shit.
But we learned how to do it and we beat the game. Fujin was a fucking pain in the ass, by the way.
Yeah. I love the live action cutscenes, but the best is when he falls off the cliff and he's just like, ah.
Yeah, I know. You know what's okay? Listen to me. When that game came out, everyone thought it was a great game. Like it was cool. Not that it
Right.
played well, but it was cool.
Well, it's better than the Jax game that they fucking came out with.
I didn't even buy that game. Okay, I bought
Yeah.
every Mortal Kombat game except for that one
Special Forces.
because it was just a rip on 007. It's like this shit sucks. But the Sub-Zero game was actually pretty good storyline wise. Okay, and people that had the game enjoyed it because it was what they knew.
Because it was a prequel to MK4.
4.
Yeah.
It happens before the first game. It leads into the first game, but it's more connected to 4
Mm.
because of Quan Chi and the amulet and Shinnok. It was well done as far as storyline wise. Now, if they remake that game with better controls, I think you got a good game on your hands.
Yeah. No, you're right. It wasn't like the worst thing ever. It was just like
Well,
some of the mechanics were just hard to get used to in that.
yeah, they were
way.
hard
Like,
because they made exactly like you were playing Mortal Kombat. And what
Yeah.
really sucked was the you had to hit the bumpers to fucking like look left or right, and it was a pain in the ass to do that all the time. It was just and like
then
you said, the
would
jumping
run
was
so
gimped out.
quickly. You would run.
Yeah, you're
And then the
already off the
camera-
screen already.
Yeah, the camera would try to catch up, and you're just like, holy shit. I don't think I've only ever like watched the game. I've never actually like played it, but yeah, I have to like, you know.
Well, that game is
Give it-
fucked up because there's an infinite health code, and if you die once, like by falling, the code stops working.
Oh God.
That's annoying.
Even the Game Shark code, even if you keep the Game Shark on, like there was an on switch on the Game Shark, once you fall and get killed, that code doesn't work anymore. There's
That's on
like a
a safe
glitch in
state
that
server.
game where it's just that code will not work anymore if you fall and die.
I'm pretty sure you put that on the retro arc. I think it's on there.
It's on there. You have every game.
Yeah. Yeah, I I gotta check that out.
Yeah, if they remade that game with better graphics and shit like that and better mechanics, obviously, I think you got a game on your hands. But the storyline, it was perfect. It was really good. It tied in the four. You're playing as the original Sub-Zero in that game.
Yeah.
You're not playing as MK4 Sub-Zero because that's the brother. But it ties in. It ties into all of that.
Yeah, they actually try to tie it in, which is cool, you know?
Well, yeah, because they were trying to sell you MK4, and they figured, okay, we'll sell this game, and then we'll sell MK4 and make 2 games and make double the amount of money. But the Mythologies games, it was all right. It wasn't as bad as the internet. The internet does the armchair quarterbacking shit now, which is fucking annoying.
They say it's worse now, right? That's
Yeah.
what they're saying.
Okay, I'm going to tell you something, okay? Power Rangers turned 30. And I saw somebody uploaded a video explaining, things you didn't know about Power Rangers the movie. Somebody had just uploaded because it's 30th anniversary. I click on it. It's that fucking guy that said nobody saw Batman Forever. That fucking British asshole. And I was like, fuck this guy. He changed his name and everything.
Wow.
His name is like Minty something. I was like, this is the guy that said nobody saw Batman Forever. Fuck him.
Dick. Oh wow, I didn't even know it had a N64 version.
Yes,
so
and
did they take out the full motion video?
There's no cutscenes, it's pictures.
Wow. It's like the GIMP
Play it
version.
on the analog next month, hopefully.
Well, it's like the Mortal Kombat 4. The endings on N64 are in real time. But the PlayStation version of MK4 has FMVs for the endings.
And the MK Trilogy was just like different on there too.
Oh, MK Trilogy was just the artwork. They would show the artwork as the endings. Minty Underpants? I don't know. Is that his name?
No, he's
Could
making
be.
a joke from the Majestic Mayhem episode.
Oh, that's right. Okay. Hey, you never know, man. That might be the guy's fucking name too. We have no idea.
Yeah.
Quan Chi is in the next movie. Quan Chi is a good villain, although he kind of looks like
yeah.
Dorothy from the Golden Girls in MK4. I don't know what that was all about. He looked like B. Arthur put on a bunch of makeup and shaved her head.
The cheesecake.
Uh,
How did they not like get into a thing with him and Kratos? They look like the same.
Well, Kratos is in Mortal Kombat 9 for PS3.
Oh, okay, so there you go.
So they kind of did fight each other. But they made him look more like Kratos. I mean, he was there before Kratos, so Kratos kind of ripped his look off. But then in the recent Mortal Kombat, he's totally ripping off Kratos' look.
Yeah.
I'm just happy MK4 is getting some love.
Yeah, that was bullshit. How you going to lock that game away for fucking almost 30 years? That game came out, what? 1998? 1997?
97.
It's like, bro, what the fuck? How do you lock this game away for that long?
Let me correct myself. 97 in the arcade, 98 on PlayStation.
And 99 on Dreamcast because of Gold, MK Gold, which isn't even on this thing. It should be.
I do love the Gold. That was like the first Mortal Kombat that, besides the Genesis, the first game that I was introduced to because my cousins had it and then we got it on our Dreamcast. So, yeah, I have vivid memories of playing that one. I didn't even know it was 4. I just knew it as Gold, and later I learned it's 4.
Yeah, they did the thing where they lied. They called it Gold, so you'd be like, oh, I don't have Gold. I have 4, but I don't have Gold.
Yeah.
Whereas if they called it Mortal Kombat 4 Gold Edition, people are like, you already have Mortal Kombat 4. I'm not buying this for you.
Yeah.
Like the parents. It's like Pikachu. They didn't call it Pokemon Yellow because they wanted people to think it was a different game. So they called it Pokemon Special Pikachu Edition. It's fucking Pokemon Yellow.
We were just talking about that over the weekend.
I know, but this is the marketing tactics that they used to use back in the day to get people to blow their money on stuff.
Oh, it's not the same game. It's Special Pikachu Edition.
Yeah.
You buy it again.
What else? Isn't there any other news that came out? Wasn't there something big that came out? They showed Battlefield 6. That looks pretty good. There's going to be a reveal trailer tomorrow, I believe, for the multiplayer.
Yeah, yeah. So that's another.
I don't know if you saw the leaked footage, man, but that shit looks real.
Yeah, it looks good.
Yeah.
It looks really good.
I think we're going to be all picking that up.
Yeah, I'm just excited to play something else that isn't like Call of Duty, you know? As far as like, a war game type of setting, because it's just been the same COD, like, which is fine for people that like COD. We played Black Ops 6, we liked it.
Well, the problem with
It was
Call of
fun.
Duty is, and we talk about this on Gaming After Dark a lot, it's becoming more like Fortnite. And it's like, it was cool when it came out, but now you're adding guys. I love Beavis and Butthead, but I mean, what the fuck? They don't belong in Call of Duty. I don't know what that's all about.
Yeah, I mean, they still tend to make good campaigns. They still, have pretty good multiplayer. Some years are better than others. Some years keep us invested
Right.
more than others, but it's still cool to have something else come back a little bit to form. And so, yeah, if this comes out at the end of the year or like in the fall, and if the beta test apparently is happening in August as well, whether or not I'm home for that or not,
I
it'd
think
be cool to actually.
the beta
test it out.
tests, I think those dates got leaked out.
I heard the first week of August, but it could be wrong.
Yeah, they're saying the first week of August, but I don't know how that's possible. I mean,
The game's coming out this year.
yeah, if the beta test is the first week of August, it could come out in October, no problem.
Yeah,
It'd be
easy.
like, but
I mean,
I don't
they've
know.
kept it under wraps long enough. I mean, but I think, yeah, maybe they're trying to get. I think the beta is the right thing to do, especially with like you're trying to make a good impression with
Well, they
Battlefield
know
coming back.
now that they bamboozled so many people at 2042 that they
Yeah.
have to have the beta and have it be really good. Otherwise, people aren't going to buy it.
All right, I got the open beta dates. Hang on a second here. Shout out to Sir X-Man because he posted all this shit.
Yeah,
What the fuck is
I know
this
he's
thing?
excited for it.
Oh, he is. There'll be 2 betas during August, starting closed beta on August 7th. August 7th and 8th will be closed beta, where codes can be attained through Twitch drops from one of the hundreds of content creators streaming the event during.
Oh, okay. So they're giving them away to.
So
Twitch
you better tell
streamers.
Nick to get us like 10 codes. It's believed among some sources the beta will be open up. The beta will then be open up. I can fucking read tonight. It's believed among some sources that the beta will then open up on August 9th through August 10th as an open beta phase.
Okay.
It said that pre-orders for Battlefield 6 will be live during the Battlefield 6 multiplayer reveal event. But that's not all. A second open beta of Battlefield 6 will take place from August 14th to the 17th. As of yet, it's unclear or if a free-to-play Battle Royale mode will be mentioned in the official capacity at the event, or if EA is saving that announcement for later down the road. Battlefield 6 is scheduled to release on October 10th, 2025. It'll be on the Series X and S and PS5 and PC for $69.99. Well, there you go.
All right.
So it seems like EA is doing everything right here. And by the way, Noof keeps explaining this to me. Vince Zampella, who created Modern Warfare, the original Modern Warfare, and Titanfall, is going to be the guy making this game.
Okay.
And
Might
he
be good.
usually doesn't miss. So, Talos, take care, buddy. Have a good one. Have a great
See you,
night.
man.
Thanks for hanging out, buddy.
Yeah.
Damn, you guys are really hyping up Battlefield. Maybe I should get it. Hey, man, I would wait till it comes out. And if it's something that you like, Mental, check it out. The other Battlefield games, I think they're like $6 on Steam. I think 2042 is like $6 on Steam. So you
Yeah.
could-
So the thing is that just be warned, Mental, whether or not I don't know if you're just nowadays with some games whether or not you like to jump into campaigns at all. 2042 doesn't have a campaign. That was also a big critique for some Battlefield fans because 1 through 5 all had campaigns.
this will have a campaign, by the way.
This will have a campaign, yeah. So, yeah, like Perry said, 2042 is pretty cheap. There is probably some people that play online, but the online kind of got a little dicey. Like Frank was saying, it was just they kind of screwed a lot of people over, and it just wasn't really tested properly. Now I'm sure they have something stable, but it's just like, I I always liked Battlefield back in the day. Bad Company 1 and 2 I loved. I love Battlefield 3 and 4. In fact, when I first built the PC, the old PC, Battlefield 4, I jumped in on PC, and now I'm going to be jumping into 6 on PC. So it's pretty cool. So yeah, I'll be able to actually check it out.
You build a
On
PC
keyboard and
whenever the
mouse.
good Battlefields come out. You realize that?
Yes, somehow. Yeah.
4 and 6.
But yeah. Yeah, I did like 4. I didn't, I don't think I played 4 as much as like 3, but I liked it. I just think it was like a lack of like friends playing, but also like again no crossplay back then, so I only could play with like Kyle and Brandon, and that's it. Like now, this will definitely be crossplay, I'd imagine. So, if we're all just playing, we don't all have to be on the same thing. So yeah, hopefully they do what they got to do. The
Don't you have
engine
to
looks
have the
great.
EA app on PC though to use it.
Probably.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, probably. Origin, which
Well,
I don't
hopefully
have
6
installed
will just
yet,
be on
but-
Steam, but I don't know, man.
Yeah, probably not.
Fucking
but-
Dead Space was on Steam.
It was.
They didn't
Yeah.
make you
Yeah, it
download
was.
that. But some of the other games that came out after that, they made you get Origins. I don't know what the fuck's going on. Hopefully, this is just on Steam and we don't have to worry about it. Because
Yeah.
I have an Origin account, but it got hacked 6 ways from Sunday because all these fucking Russian people hack it, and I don't understand. And I know it's Russian people because they changed my fucking emails and languages to Russian. It's like, guys, can you just like stop?
Yeah.
I
the
don't
only-
even have Origin on my computer. All those games I have on Origin, I don't even bother with them because I don't want to install that shit. I don't want to be bothered with that. Same thing with Uplay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's better if these
I
guys
don't-
just sell this shit to Steam and let them fucking deal with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, the only client I have other than Steam for games is Rockstar.
Yeah, the
But
Rockstar
because you
Social
need
Club,
that-
which I didn't they
yeah.
they shut that down?
I don't think so, but because like this app isn't just a social club, it's just the Rockstar, like it's just the game launcher. But
Right.
I bought it on Steam, and you need the game launcher anyway. So
Right.
it's like, it's like one of those things where it's like they could easily do that.
Yeah, but
too.
the thing with
Um,
Rockstar is doesn't get goddamn hacked.
Right.
No, like some of their games had problems getting hacked at like in the early beginnings of Red Dead 2 Online, but it got fixed, you know what I mean? And I never tested GTA 5 on the PC yet. I don't
Oh
even own it.
man.
I don't even
They
own
just
it on
updated an
PC.
HD pack for that like last year or something.
Yeah.
So it's gonna look even
Yeah.
nicer now. Especially got the 5070.
Yeah, I gotta actually just get it. I don't own it on PC.
Oh.
I didn't buy GTA 5 for years because I burned it and beat it on the 360. And then when it was finally $10 on like the Series X, like the enhanced version, I finally bought it. It was $10 though. I didn't have to spend. I never spent full price on GTA 5 because I beat it back in 2013, and I was like, all right, this is great. And then I never played it on the PS4, never played it on the Xbox One.
You could buy
kinda just
GTA 5 right now on CD keys for $11.29.
Oh yeah, well that's awesome. That's perfect.
And they have it in stock.
Yeah, it's gonna be hopefully gonna be a good rest of the year for some of these releases.
Oh
We'll
man.
see.
What?
Yeah, we'll see what with these games coming out. Isn't Metal Gear coming out in like a month?
I think a lot of people forgot about that one.
Yeah, that's end of August, I think, or middle of August, something like that. I am excited to play it. I'm just like I kind of forgot about it too. I always forget.
Well, I
That's
mean,
coming
it's it was like exciting when they announced it, but I think a lot of people just like whatever, man.
I think some people want the Metal Gear Solid, remake.
Tobey Maguire was cast as Spider-Man 25 years ago today, July 31st.
Wow.
Well, there you go. That's crazy. And this
Yeah,
guy is still Spider-Man.
Yeah. That's a classic. Yeah, August 28th is when it comes out.
I don't even know if I'm gonna buy that immediately.
I'm not
I
buying
Yeah.
never
that.
really played those games, so
I love 3. It's probably one of my favorites. But yeah, I just haven't been like, oh, I want to go back and replay it right now.
is it gonna be like $80 or
I think
does anyone know?
I'm pretty sure it's 70.
I mean, I'll probably download it on PC. But
Yeah, that's what
yeah.
that's the route I'm kind of going.
if it doesn't get
is-
fucking cracked, I'm not even gonna bother. Not right away. I'll probably pick it up when it's on sale.
Yeah, because I have to remember I can do that now. I can just try before anything.
That's right. That's right.
What you buy?
And it's 70.
What?
I wanna get
Ooh,
it
yeah,
on-
I'm not gonna buy that right
70.
away. On Black Friday, it'll be like $35.
But you get the costumes.
Yeah, that's all right.
You get the Ape Escape.
That's okay.
The collector's
think-
edition is sold out.
I think I could
That's
live
okay.
without that.
Oh, wait, no, the $80 has the I forget. I don't know if the Ape Escape comes with the default for PlayStation or you need the deluxe. But that's there. Stevie Mac's getting it.
Oh yeah, he's getting it.
He said he'll let us know how it is.
I'll fix the video in a second.
I think I'll be all right. Waiting on that one.
Saving this
Yeah.
Batman wallpaper.
I'm probably gonna get Borderlands. I'm gonna see how it is before I buy it. Like I'll watch videos on it.
If
Yeah.
you get it, we'll see. Maybe I'll get it. This way we can all play.
Yeah, I mean if it's crossplay, we could play with Sir X-Man and stuff. It'll be fun. I don't know. I have to really see how that game is because I did buy 3, but
I got Mario Party Jamboree Switch 2 edition.
Oh, nice.
I didn't even upgrade mine yet. I got to do
I
that.
upgraded mine and I got her. I ended up buying her one. So there you go.
Yeah, I gotta get on that.
Good game.
I'm gonna give her more amiibo to give you
Okay.
because I found like 3 more. Get rid of them.
Yeah, I'm gonna go see our friend on Saturday. So
Get rid of them.
she's there. Hopefully she is.
All right. Well, I think we're gonna end it here. It's already almost 1 a.m, and there's not really. I think we pretty much talked about everything. There wasn't much this week. I'm sure there's gonna be a lot of stuff tomorrow because it's a Nintendo Direct thing. But if I'm awake, I'll stream it. If not, we'll talk about it next week.
Cool.
But yeah,
It was still fun. We had Game Pass Man come in. We had Proto come in. So
yeah, and again, we're going to be live on Tuesday on Proto Foxy's channel, which has been pinned in the chat all night. Click on that link and subscribe to his channel. And tomorrow night, we're going live too. So you might even see us tomorrow night. Maybe we'll talk about this tomorrow night really quick. He says it's going to be like a 20-minute show, but I don't even know what we're doing. We're just testing 100%, or if we're going to talk about something real quick. But we'll be live tomorrow night. So subscribe to his channel right now so that you don't miss when we go live with the test show tomorrow. But we're going to be live on Tuesday at 9 p.m. Eastern. Every Tuesday. That's the deal. That's the plan. Now, if Noof wants to come on, he can always come on this show or that show. He was actually going to come on tonight, but he got busy with stuff. So shout out to Noof. And again, when Noof does Gaming After Dark, when he wants to do the one and dones, you know, he'll let us know and we'll jump on there with him if he wants us on. But it's an open door policy at this point.
yeah.
Sir X-Man was saying Battlefield is Play Anywhere. It's not. Yeah, I figured that, Mental. I wasn't going to argue with him on the air.
He was already in
I think he
cahoots with
thinks that.
other guy.
But
He was scrapping with that other guy.
yeah, what
He
was
said,
that
"Wait
all
your
about?
turn." He said, "Wait your turn, bitch."
Because
Oh,
you know why?
that was
Because
so
he's on
funny.
his show, and he's just messing with him.
yeah, no, it's.
That was
It's
funny
funny.
though.
I was like,
Listen
oh
to
shit,
them
there's some
fight
beef here.
forever.
Yeah. Like I think Noof said, he's like, it's like a married couple. Listen to them, and it was so funny. Like you just heard Noof say that while they were like talking over each other. It was so funny.
Okay, so listen, Noof didn't tell us anything about this Game Pass man thing.
That's funny.
That was between him and Your Wicked Hot, because he kept saying, "Oh yeah, we're gonna have a guest," and then like he was like, "Oh yeah, we gotta end the show soon." I'm like, "Where's this other guest?" And then Wicked
'Cause I
Hot
thought
leaves
the
with
surprise was the guy that was in there with you guys, like the other guest. That was there.
Wise was in there. When Wise left, Wicked left, and I was like, "Did Wicked not realize that Wise just had to go and we weren't ending?"
Or did
Yeah,
he
I
lose
thought he got
connection?
disconnected.
Yeah, I thought
Yeah.
he DC'd.
But then I was thinking in my head, I was like, maybe something's going on. Maybe he's jumping off so that the next guest can come on,
Yeah.
just
'cause
to
there's
make
only
sure
so
there was
many
room.
people. Yeah.
And then he comes back in his underwear. I was like, what the fuck? And him and Noof knew about it. They didn't tell us.
That's great.
So good.
It makes the genuine reaction even better. Like I went back and watched it a bunch. It's so funny.
Well, Proto is dying. Noof is fucking dying because I don't know if Noof knew what the costume was gonna look like. I don't know how far it went. That's why I kind of asked him tonight. I was like, "How long have you been planning this?"
Yeah.
I don't know what anybody knew, but Noof was fucking dying. So I don't know if Wicked just told him, "Here's the plan," and didn't show him anything, or if he
Or
showed
was
him
just
and
laughing
he
at
knew
your
it.
reactions. Yeah. Like
Yeah, or he could be
he was just-
laughing at our reactions. I don't know, man, but that was great.
well,
and
that's
I
how
w-
you end a.
And I was
a
like, this
show.
is kind of how the show should have been the whole time. Just show up doing random shit like that.
Yeah.
But
That's funny.
a new character was debuted, and
The
I think
internet's taking it and running with it now. So
I think Game Pass Man will be on every Tuesday night over at Proto Fox's channel.
There's already a hashtag.
Gaming ain't
for
easy.
him, by the way.
What?
There's a hashtag for him on Twitter.
By who?
I think the guy who made the wrestling thing
Right,
started
right.
it, and then I posted something about him, and I hashtag him. So if you post about him, make sure you use.
Oh
the
well, we
hashtag.
got to
Yeah.
post tonight that he appeared.
Yeah.
yes. You have to keep him around in your in your thoughts and also on the interwebs.
You know he's gonna make it to one of those channels that talks about all the like fanboys that they're gonna think he's serious.
Oh yeah, no,
Yeah.
no. I expect him to be attacked because why not?
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people don't take their pills, Frank. You know that.
But
The
see, he
gimmick
can
has to
take
go
it.
in.
He's the hero that we need, not the one we deserve.
Yes, exactly. He's the firing that Phil Spencer needs.
Endgame content, Monster Hunter news. Endgame content expansions releasing way sooner now because of low sales.
It sold
thought it
really
sold
well,
well.
but yeah, it did. But I guess they expected it to keep selling, so maybe they just want more money. I don't know.
It's all about the money, I guess. Mental 9R, yeah, unless he's streaming it to his PC from his Xbox, but I can't see that being a great way to play.
Yeah,
No way.
He'll tell you it's a great way to play.
some GTA.
Shout out to
6 is
Sir
playing
X-Man.
anyway.
Yeah, I love Sir X-Man. He's
So
great.
I made the song for I came up with the name Gaming Ain't Easy and I made the song. But they voted on it. The guys voted on. They had other names too. They voted on. They went with that one.
That's cool.
But I made the song, and Sir X-Man, he was having a really shitty day because he was on a podcast, okay? And they asked him a question about what his favorite games were or something, and he said, "Well, when I had a PS1," and he said just like Frank, the chat room fucking turned on him and said he was a pony to get out and everything. He felt really disrespected. So he told us, he's
Wow.
like, "Guys, I don't know if I'm going to join Tuesdays because I think I'm just going to quit." And we were like, "What happened?"
Damn.
So we talked to him and we got his confidence up. And then I posted the song and he just loved that song so much. It like rejuvenated him to like
Good.
want to do the shows and stuff. So shout out to Sir
Is it
X-Man.
gonna be the intro?
Yes, it's going to be the intro. Proto has a
Okay.
cut version and he's got the full version. He has the logo I made and I generated it. He's got the logo and these guys are ready to rock and roll. So tomorrow night, you'll check us out for the test stream, and we'll see how this all works. We don't have a format, but we'll work that out tomorrow, I guess.
Yeah, that all comes with you guys
Because
already.
Proto
know how
wanted to
you
set up a
flow.
format, but none of us were like, we've been all busy, I guess. We
Yeah.
haven't really sat down to talk about it.
You can iron it out as you go too. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
I just think, like if
We
you
have a
do
couple
what-
ideas, but we have no format per se. So,
Yeah.
you know, it's going to be a different show from Gaming After Dark.
Tell them not to private it because I got to catch it in post and I want to see like how it's
Oh,
gonna be.
I'll give you the link either way. But
Yeah, because I'm really excited to check it out and see how it is.
Yeah, and again, shout out to X-Men and don't get, never get discouraged because
yeah, that's the whole thing with this
you know?
community. Okay, the Xbox community,
And I know he knows that, but you know what I mean.
there
like,
are
it's
great
just-
people in the community, but a majority of the people very tribalistic. Like you can't mention any other console besides Xbox, so they come after you. And I don't understand
Yeah.
that because that community, when I used to be a silent viewer in those podcasts and in those chats,
It wasn't like that.
it was not like that at all.
Yeah.
Now it's getting bad. And I don't know why, but if you've ever
Yeah.
owned a PlayStation, you're a trader, it's like, bro. And his whole point was, I owned a PS1 before Xbox was even a thing.
Yeah. Just that's
And
how
people still
history
got
was.
fucking
They
mad at
weren't-
him. And it's like,
it
bro, what are
wasn't
you
out.
doing?
It wasn't out back then. Like you
Yeah.
only had your options. Like you had Sega, you had PlayStation, you had Nintendo. It's like,
Dude,
You know.
how do you get mad at Sir X, man? He's so chill. Like
yeah, I was gonna
He's
say
the
he's,
best.
I
he's
can't
a-
believe that. Yeah,
He
I
really is
know.
the best. I know, like,
Is he-
we all go back and forth with him to make fun, but he's
Yeah,
the
it's
best.
all in fun.
yeah, and again, he's very passionate. That's why he, I know he doesn't always mean to, jump in and say shit, but it's because that's just how he.
He's not
That's how he
malicious
is.
at all. You know what I
No,
mean? He's
he's
not like
not
these
at
other
all.
guys that, they'll come in and take shots. Like we take shots to be funny, but and he does too, but he's not a malicious guy at all.
Yeah, he'll take
So-
shots at Wicked, not knowing what any game is from and all that shit.
Yeah,
and
because that's funny.
it's funny. It's like to
The
have that
banter
guy
is
just
so good.
yeah, like to have that guy discouraged to not even want to do a show, like that's just people are lame, man. So
yeah, it's kind of
that's-
fucked up.
when you're being yourself, that's what it's about. And yeah, definitely never change for these idiots online. And that's another thing too that I didn't talk about with protos in here. It's just like, yeah, like the fact that if people want you to actually change for that, it's like there's no need for it, because that's why people come back. Like I said, it's that genuine respect that we have for each other, but also the games that we play, because we're just gamers. Like as long as they know that we actually play games, we're not sitting on here like, oh man, I'm gonna pretend like I'm playing these games and pretend like I'm buying it's like we live it.
Oh.
We literally live it.
There's the boss,
So-
Noof Nukem,
Noof.
boom boom kaboom, Noof Nukem's in the room.
What's up, man?
But yeah, I mean that's the whole point, So I made the song, whatever. He loved it. He made it his ringtone. He said, so
Damn, that's cool.
that is cool. I'm glad he's happy with it. So tomorrow night we'll do that test run, and you guys let us know what's going on. Hopefully Stevie Mac and these guys show up, and they
Yeah, if I'm free, I'll jump in.
yeah, maybe you guys give us ideas. Game Pass Man was on tonight, Noof.
Yeah, he was.
He returned.
You got to go back and watch it later in post.
Yeah, he was doing some crazy stuff tonight. Well, Frank, since you're hashtagging Game Pass Man, can you paste the link to the show
And hashtag it.
and hashtag it? Game Pass Man appeared at the beginning of.
I got it.
He also didn't give away his identity like he did last night.
He almost did.
He's trying to learn.
He's an awesome.
You know?
Yeah, I agree. He's definitely
he's-
got something there.
Some of these heroes, quote unquote, they got to keep their mask on,
There you go. That changed the. I've been changing the background all night with NWO and Hollywood.
That's so funny.
Goes from red and yellow to NWO. I'm playing a game right now, Oblivion. He.
Yeah, my friend loved the Oblivion remaster.
Oh yeah, he didn't get angry at it and start screaming and yelling. What did he play it on? So we can go attack him.
He played it on PC.
We're
gotta
definitely going to
retire.
his house now.
Yeah,
Get the car ready.
get it ready. Get it ready. Yeah, he got all the achievements. That's like his favorite game of all time. So I think that's like me getting an RE remake. It's like the real deal. People love it though.
When the hell are the RE3 and 4 coming RE2 and 3 coming to PlayStation?
What are they? Actually, we don't know because so
They said
PlayStation put
summer.
up their
Summer's over.
yeah, I think September, but they didn't put
Damn.
up the PlayStation Classics yet, like on the what they're coming out with this month.
Right.
Like, so they just put up like the PlayStation like games, like the Plus games, but not like the actual PS1 games. So I wonder what's gonna happen with that. You said this Sunday night, Mario and
Mario
Jamboree
Party
and
Jamboree,
what?
Mario Kart World. Yeah, all right. Sounds good. I get out at 7. I don't know if she's podcasting, so she might be able to jump in for a little bit. But yeah, I'll be free.
Mental says 3 a.m. It's always at 3 a.m. Everything. Playing Oblivion at 3 a.m. Playing Mario Kart 3 a.m. Game Pass man's gonna find your house at 3 a.m.
Dude, you know, like Urkel. Well, when Urkel, when he invaded Step by Step. Okay, you probably don't even remember this because you weren't around for it, but I don't know if you ever rewatched it. But in Family Matters, Urkel had like a fucking jetpack on in the living room. And it's like, oh yeah, you want to see it, right? He flies through the fucking ceiling of the Winslows and the episode ends. Right? And then on Step by Step, he flies right into their living room through the ceiling.
Oh shit! So it's like a crossover.
Yeah, it was literally a crossover, and it's because he uses jetpack.
That's pretty cool.
And that's how
he crossed over with Full House too. I remember that.
He crossed over with everything.
Yeah.
But wasn't he not Urkel in Full House? Or was
No,
he supposed to be
he was Urkel. He was Steve Urkel.
Oh, okay.
He was basically he.
That's what I like about that whole universe because they were all in Chicago.
Yeah.
Like Harriet Winslow debuted on Perfect Strangers.
That's all Chicago-based shit.
But what's fucked up about that is her and Carl had an apartment in Balky and Larry's apartment building. But then in Family Matters, they've always had the house. But she still worked over there. So none of it made sense. I'm off Monday and Tuesday. Nice. Well, yeah, I'm down for that too.
What's up, Venge?
Venge, what's going on, man? Won't know for another 2 weeks about what. But yeah,
I did get an RE2 mod running as well. I was like fucking around with it.
give me a day when you guys will all be good. What is a good day? I mean, we really don't do anything on Mondays. Are we doing anything on Mondays?
Unless you're doing cheap hop, no.
Yeah, but that's supposed to be
usually
Thursdays, and isn't it? I don't even fucking remember.
Usually Monday's good for me, depending. But most of the time, yeah.
Saturdays are good, but I work on Saturdays, so I get out at I should be home by 9 or 10 on Saturdays to do stuff.
Those are hit or miss for me.
Sundays are good, but she does the podcast at 9, so she could play for a little bit, but not too long. Pretty much any weekdays I'm not streaming, which now it's going to be between Thursday. Yeah, even Fridays. I could do Fridays, but I work on Fridays, so it's when I get out.
Yeah, usually if I'm just home at night and you guys hop on, I'll get on with you for sure. It just depends because I got a bunch of stuff going on this month, but usually I'm free.
Mornings?
Not me.
If I'm still awake,
nights, but
if I'm still awake, I could play in the morning. But it would just be me because I really have nothing to do. Like
Well, my
tonight,
kids
when I'm
sleeping.
done with this podcast, I have to go downstairs and do the back room. So I probably won't go to bed till 5 or 6 in the morning. Probably 7 or 8, knowing me. And then at 9 o'clock, that thing starts, right? I might be down there until the fucking show starts. What?
God.
What were you saying, Ant?
I said you're always the night owl too. I'm the same way sometimes where I can get in just modes where I don't go to bed till late for some reason.
Oh, yeah. I could stay up over 24 hours sometimes.
I mean,
if I'm not with you guys, sometimes I go to bed at 9:30.
Yeah.
I'm so tired.
Yeah, no. like especially when like we would hang out, and it was like we would always hang out, and it would always be like I remember when we used to have to take Jeff home, and it would be like
Oh,
5
fuck
a.m.
that, man.
I was
Sun's
like,
coming up on the way home.
and I
right?
remember Nick would stay back at the house and sleep, and I'm like, all right, I gotta go with Perry because like
Yeah, those
I'm
days
not
are
gonna-
over. We're never doing that
Yeah.
again. He's got the train. He's got Ludwin. He's good.
And that was like after like doing a whole hangout or like a whole stream or like it was crazy. Yeah, we'd just stay up forever. But then we'd sleep until like 12 the next day or whatever.
Oh, am I going to see you Saturday?
Yeah, I'm gonna see you Saturday. I gotta ask Fred if he's coming. He said yes,
When
but I
does
don't
it
know.
Start?
I don't know. If you want to just hang out Saturday, just come to the store at 2:00.
Yeah, I'll come in like
'Cause
sometime in the late.
She is gonna be working, so I won't. I'm gonna be alone. I might need help.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, I'll try to get there as soon as possible.
And
got a couple
I
things.
think Fred's coming Saturday. I got to double check with him, but we're just doing the one night for SummerSlam because night 1 is what I really want to watch. Night 2 is Cena and Cody. I'll just watch that,
Yeah.
on my phone or something Sunday night. Just the one match I want to watch. I don't even want to watch the whole show Sunday. The card sucks on Sunday. They didn't even out the card properly, but hey, it's good for me. I don't have to waste 2 nights watching that shit.
There you go.
Yeah.
I'll just watch the main event on Sunday, and that's it. You're going to see Jelly Roll? God damn it.
Okay.
With his fat people clothes, even though he's thin now.
I'd love to get on it. He wants to hack our PCs.
Whoa.
What's the hacker?
Yeah,
PCs?
mental. I mean, let me know any PC game that you got, and I'll see if I got it.
What if he wants to play Age of Empires with you?
He could play that with Anthony in his brand new computer. Not mine.
You said anything, so.
Anything within reason.
So Mental doesn't have a Switch, right? So he can't play with you guys on Nintendo
No, he doesn't
stuff.
have a Switch. That's okay. Don't make him feel bad, Anthony. He's gonna go out and get one now.
Oh no. We just wake up tomorrow. He uploads a video. Switch 2 unboxing.
we can figure something out on PC Mental. We got some PC games that we used to stream. We had what was that Kart game with the old people?
Oh.
Coffin Dodgers.
I just told my wife about that game. She never saw it, and I was setting up the Steam Deck, and I was like, "You got to see this game."
That plays on. That's a funny game. We bought it on Xbox and it has no online.
Also,
What the fuck was that about?
The delivery service game. I think we have that on Steam. That game is amazing.
Yeah, that game's funny. It's for kids,
GTA
but it's
for
a
kids.
funny game to play as an adult.
Yeah.
Oh man, David R is still here. All right, any questions in the chat? We're gonna give you guys 5 minutes because we really gotta go. I gotta go downstairs and fucking start cleaning shit. It was hard the last couple of nights because it's like 100 degrees outside and it's hot as hell down there.
Oh
think,
yeah. it was
I think
warm in the
on
back room.
I think Friday I think we're getting rain, but it's gonna be like 74. It's gonna be nice.
We got rain
Yeah, a little
today and it
break.
was 90 something.
Yeah, but like even on Friday, yeah, like at least over here it's saying on Friday, which is nice. That's pretty good. It's a nice little break from the fucking heat.
Yeah, I
I
know.
got caught in that rain.
I mean, the humidity will probably still be there, but
Fucking humidity.
yeah, 73, high 73 on Friday, low 60. That's nice. And then 81 on Saturday. That's actually beautiful.
I got those games Mental on PC. We should play Gears on PC, the first one. Hey, Mental, why don't we play Gears Reloaded on PC? Like we could do the co-op, right?
That would be fun to
Should
watch
be able to.
if you guys are streaming.
What do you mean watch? It's what is it? 4-player online co-op for that?
No,
What?
no, just
What?
so the only one that had 4-player was Gears 3, which is weird.
They're
Like,
not adding
Gears
it in
1 is only
Reloaded?
2. No,
Why?
I don't know. But I mean, I don't know. Because I guess like you don't always like a lot of that game is designed so where it's like you have your other comrades, but they just only made it 2-player. And then yeah,
We could play Master Chief or Infinite. I have those on Steam.
what am I streaming? I'm not sure. I've just been so fucking busy.
Me
With
too. This is the first time I'm streaming since last week.
yeah, I've just been busy doing. I mean, I'm working on videos, but I'm also just so much pre-production stuff for this Resurrection project. There's just so much.
Tupac the
going on.
Resurrection. That was a good movie. You remaking it?
Tupac resurrected. No
Oh, trying to
holograms
bring
this
him back
time.
to life.
So yeah, a lot of it's been cutting into my stream time, but yeah, I mean, I might go live tomorrow at some point. But it depends on when I get done my stuff in the morning. So I guess we'll see. So,
Yeah, mental. We'll figure something out. I should send you just pictures of all the games I got, like my Steam library, and then you let me know. Because I got a lot of stuff. You know, I thank God I was building that library up too at the same time.
Yeah.
Because if I had to ditch Xbox, at least I got a library somewhere. Like at the end of the day, my wife game shares with me, so she'll get all my Xbox games. So I mean, it's not a total waste. It just sucks. But you know, I still got a huge library on PC because over the years, when stuff went on sale, I just grabbed it. So I'm ready to go. I'm ready to do all that. So
yeah.
I've been rebuying stuff that's cheap on PlayStation and PC and Switch. Like just stuff that sometimes there's games I had that are like $2 or $3 on the other platforms. I've been grabbing them.
Yeah.
yeah, I'm doing that too. They're all good.
Yeah, it's just good to have them where you need them, you know?
Yeah, man.
I splurged on Dave the Diver with all the DLC for $10.
Oh.
$10 you pay for that shit?
It's normally like 20 plus.
Yeah, but is that
$7.
game good?
You know,
we made fun of it a little bit
you know
when
what's
we
so
saw the
funny?
trailer.
I thought it was stupid, and then it was on PS Plus, and I was like, "Wait, I like this game," so I got it for $10.
Yeah, no,
it has,
I mean,
it has Yakuza DLC, so I was like, "Oh, I gotta try this."
Wow.
that's funny for that game.
Yeah, they put Ichiban from Yakuza 7 in there.
Does he kill the guy and throw him in the water?
I don't know. It's not like it's like you just go fishing and run. It's like a business sim game. It's like a management type thing. I don't know. It's just stupid. Like a strategy type thing.
Alrighty, guys. So I want to thank everyone for watching tonight. Appreciate it. I want to thank Your Wicked Hot. I want to thank Game Pass, man. I want to thank Proto Foxy for all appearing on the show tonight.
Yes.
And again, pinned is the link to Proto Foxy's YouTube channel. Subscribe there. Gaming Ain't Easy will be debuting on Tuesday at 9 p.m. Eastern. And we will also be on there tomorrow night with a test stream. So we'll go live and we will see how everything pans out. Yeah, I've been picking up stuff too like that. Yeah, man. So I've been doing that for years and thank God. It all started when I bought the Mac Mini. I bought a Mac Mini when I first started, when we first started Game Complainers and Cheap Pop. I bought a Mac Mini and I was like, I'm buying a Mac Mini. Let me buy a couple of games. So I bought Modern Warfare and I bought Duke Nukem Forever. They were super cheap, but they required you to get a Steam account. So I did the Steam account and Duke Nukem was cross-platform. So I bought the Mac version for like $10 and it unlocked the PC version. As long as I was on Steam, it followed me to PC. So
It's cool.
that was really cool. I got 2 versions for the price of one. Not all the games were like that, but Duke Nukem Forever, they let you do that.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
So now I sold the Mac Mini years ago. And now I log into Steam on my PC and I can play Duke Nukem Forever.
That's
So-
what I like. All your stuff is there. Like you don't have to worry about backwards compatibility. You don't have to worry about things not being supported. It
Yeah,
just
the
works.
most you got to worry about is the bullshit like clients that you need in addition.
Yeah.
You know, that's like the worst part about PC that isn't talked about enough, I guess. But it's like that's the worst part about it. Other than that, it's great. You just have everything on Steam.
Yeah, it's good.
And you accumulate through the years, like you said. Like you get them here, you get them there, you get them while they're on sale. So you're not like paying full price for the same game twice. You're just like you get it once, you play it there, you enjoy it, and then when you want to circle back around to it on a PC that you just built or something else, you just get it cheaper. You know, so
I gotta go in the basement, and I gotta catch Hogan and the Devil down there.
Hogan the Devil.
By the way, right? Oh yeah, we talked about Ozzy Osbourne last week. You're wearing glasses, or you were wearing glasses in tribute to Ozzy Osbourne.
Yes. Yeah, I also have all my Ozzy albums like around here. I got Volume 4. Got Paranoid. I got Sabotage.
You know what? We're
down
live
there.
right now. Just take them out and start reviewing them.
Yeah, we'll just take them out and I'll just talk about. I'll go track list by track, like by each track list.
I would be like, oh no, I got disconnected, guys.
Yeah.
I love Ozzy, but I also like sleep.
Yes.
Well, again, before we go, we want to say rest in peace, Hulk Hogan, Hulkamania.
R.I.P.
It's been a hell of a ride being a fan. It just sucks. We'll never hear that music ever again in the WWE. So there you go.
Yeah,
That's
it's a
it.
shame his last appearance was what it was, but I think
Right.
we remember the good times, and like we said, we can separate the art from the artist. In this case,
Yeah, I mean,
and
100%.
enjoy
Listen, the guy, he didn't
know?
live the cleanest life as far as like controversy, but we're not here for that tonight. A lot of people are, I see people getting in trouble and shit, apologizing that they said something about it. It's
yeah,
like,
exactly.
bro, who fucking cares? I'm talking about the WWF Hulk Hogan, the WCW Hulk Hogan, WWE Hulk Hogan. I watch Mr. Nanny every fucking year for Christmas. I'm still going to watch it. You know, I don't agree with everything the guy ever did or said.
No,
But I'm not going to fucking
it's-
sit here and shit on the guy like it's over. Like the guy's not here
Right.
anymore.
It's there's Terry and then there's Hulk, right? And
Yeah.
we remember Hulk Hogan.
I'm here
and-
for
and
Hulk.
that's-
I'm not here for the
Yeah,
other
man.
guy.
Yeah, so that's why. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It's just like
These, by the way, these are AI generated Hogans. These are not his real photos.
Wow.
Yeah.
if you can't tell already.
The gentleman at the bottom is a little more portly than regular Hogan.
But even the one I'm showing right now in the middle, that's AI.
That I didn't know. That's pretty cool.
That
Only
is
when
pretty
you told
cool.
me.
You could tell
Yeah.
because his nose is squished. But besides that, I mean, it looks just like him. But yeah, guys,
Nothing
thank you.
happened.
Appreciate it. Dreadpool is clapping his
Yeah.
hands. Mental says, great show. Yeah, so there you go. So rest in peace, Hulk Hogan. We'll never be talking about this guy ever again because there's nothing to talk about. Big part of my childhood. If it wasn't for this guy, I wouldn't be watching wrestling. That's for sure.
Yeah, I think again, I probably, I think you were definitely probably the biggest Hulk Hogan fan out of all of us. But for me, like, I'm sure the Hogan loss for you is kind of what the Ozzy loss was for me, at least, where it's like, holy crap,
Kind of. It's
yeah,
for you. It's probably harder because Ozzy, he was more of a personable guy and all that. And he was
Right.
like, he was in controversy, but never as crazy as this guy was.
yeah,
It's just like it's an icon. Like this guy was when you think of wrestling, you think of Hulk Hogan,
right,
and that is gone now. You know what I mean? That's the
Yeah.
way that I feel because, like I said, when I was a kid, he had just started, and not just started, but you know what I mean. He just became Hulkamania. He became famous. He was a huge fucking deal when I was a kid. This guy, and then when I was a teenager. He was a huge fucking deal when he went to WCW and became bad guy with NWO. And then when I'm an adult, he's a huge fucking deal because he's coming back to the WWF.
yeah. It's like he was the man,
He was the man for
The
3
wrestling.
decades straight. I mean, really 4 decades, but in my lifetime, like he was the man.
Yeah.
And then,
Yeah.
Steve Austin took the reins and Stone Cold Steve Austin. I mean, he was right next to Hulk Hogan. And now Stone
Thunder
Cold
with
is the
Rock.
greatest wrestler to ever fucking live. As far as right now,
Yeah. Still
The
living and
Rock.
breathing, Yeah, The
Stone
Rock's
Cold
up
Steve
there,
Austin
too.
is the guy. Never forget Thunder Lips from Rocky 3. Nobody will. They'll never forget that.
Yeah. Sylvester Stallone was paying his tribute. He was doing a bunch of stuff.
Oh,
and
yeah.
again, it's just, and there's nothing, again, it's just I think people want to pay their respects and let people grieve the way they want. And it's been a fucked up week for losses. Let's just say that it's been really fucked up. It's been feeling a little weird this past week, but it's all good. These, obviously they're they're people that you grow up and you just think they're always going to be around, and
Yeah.
it's a reminder that people get older and things change, and we get that, but we grew up listening or watching these people, and that's
Yep.
just what it was, and so it means something to us, and
But time just
that-
flies so by fucking fast, man.
yeah,
It was
just
like
zips by.
yesterday, me and Mario were watching this guy come back to the WWF. Now this guy's dead. Like, you know how crazy that is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's only, like we said at the top of the show, there's only so many wrestlers from his era that are still around.
Yeah,
It's-
the $1 Million
it's
Man
tough.
somehow is still alive.
Yeah.
And I saw him eating McDonald's at a flea market. So that goes to show.
Yeah, he's still kicking around. Something.
The $1 Million Man and Honky Tonk Man is still around.
Yeah.
And Ric
Surprised.
Flair.
Yeah.
Ric
How is
Flair's
Ric
still
Flair
around.
still around?
Yeah.
And Rick,
So,
by the way,
what
Ric
we did,
Flair
what
went
we
on
did.
Ric Flair went on Ariel Helwani. And he said, I could be next.
Yeah, that's so.
It's like something you know, but you don't say.
Yeah,
Like,
like
yes,
don't
we
say
know
it.
you could be next.
Why
Clearly,
the fuck would you say that?
Yeah, why would you say that, man? Like,
Because he wants some people to feel bad for him.
yeah,
For what? What are you gonna do?
yeah. I know he feels like shit. I'm sure he feels lower than dirt right now, but man, just don't say that. Just try
You
to
went on-
stay.
He went on live on the internet and said that. Like, what?
Yeah.
Dude, Rick, just chill out, man.
Was that the same interview where he was like upset and crying and shit? Was that the same
He did
one?
2 interviews. He did one with TMZ and then he did one with Ariel Helwani. He cried in both of
Yeah.
them. Which
I
is
saw the
fine. I mean,
TMZ one.
not making fun of the guy for crying about it, but
No. He's again. You're allowed to get emotional, especially if that's one of your brothers up there that you wrestled with and you've done a million.
well, they
shows
used to
a year
hang out
with.
all the time. Like, because Hogan
Yeah.
has that karaoke bar. They would do karaoke like every weekend at that bar.
Yeah,
So
Yeah,
it's kind of
they were
fucked up because
tight.
they were hanging out all the time. Yeah.
yeah.
I don't
man,
know.
It's end of an era for certain chapters, but I think,
Well,
Yeah, it's
wrestling's
crazy how
never going to
time
be the same
flies.
again. I mean, even though he wasn't really involved in it that much, but knowing that, he built that company and now he's not there anymore.
Yeah. He's
Yeah.
the pillar of the company.
yeah,
It was him and McMahon. I mean, if they didn't do that, if they didn't do WrestleMania 1, forget about it. You wouldn't have wrestling right now.
Yeah,
And a lot of
Yeah, I
people,
think,
they don't remember that. They don't think about that either. You know what I mean?
no, they don't.
And
And
plus the influence he had on the 80s and pop culture and
I didn't get a
red and
chance.
yellow.
Yeah, I actually didn't. I forgot to mention this. I didn't get a picture of it because it moved so quickly and we were walking really quick. But they had a billboard of Hulk in Times Square or near Times Square when I was
Yes.
there, and it was cool. Like it was just like rest in peace, whatever.
Yeah, it was Madison Square Garden had a billboard up.
Yeah, because where we got off of the train, because when you take the train from Jersey, the stop is at MSG, so you get off and you get up and you're right there.
Right.
And yeah, we saw the billboard there, and yeah, I told my dad, I'm like, yo, this is Madison Square Garden. This is iconic, like for so many reasons. But
It was that
I
same
always think of
building
that
too.
WrestleMania, yeah,
'Cause
which is why I'm.
A lot of
I'm
people
happy
don't
they
know
didn't
this,
move it.
but Madison Square Garden was moved like several times before they landed on that building.
Yep, and that's the same
That's
building.
that
and
same building as WrestleMania 1, and they were going to tear that building down years ago, and then they
they
ended up
wanted to, yeah.
they ended up not doing that. But that's the same building, man. That's the one that I've been to several times.
Yeah, that's why I was happy when I went there. I only went there 2 times for shows, but I was like, this is wrestling history right here. This is like concert history. There's so much history in MSG. So yeah, I'm happy they kept that thing there, and yeah, it was just cool to see that in memoriam shit, and yeah.
Yeah, it's just wrestling's never going to be the same. I mean,
Did they have a service for him yet, or is that going to be later this week?
Bro,
I know
I-
Ozzy was today.
I got no
But
fucking
Ozzy's
idea
getting-
what they're doing with Hulk Hogan.
It's probably private. Like Ozzy's was private, but I think they had like a little, they
Well,
had the thing in the streets today where
Ro-
they put the flowers on the bench and stuff.
Remember, we talked about this last week that he was dying. and then he died the next day.
The next day. It always happens
And-
after we record.
But a lot of people were like, I'm shocked. And it's like, well, we knew. How the fuck did we know?
Yeah.
Nobody else paid attention. But
yeah.
apparently people in his circle kept it quiet. Somebody leaked out all the info because that's how we got the info.
Right.
Bubba.
Yeah, they had leaked that to Bubba Hotep. Or
Yeah.
Bubba Hotep. Bubba the Love Sponge, his former best friend. Somebody told him everything and he put it out
Yeah,
online.
yeah.
And everyone called him a fucking lunatic for it. And he was right.
He was.
But I told you last week, I told you guys, I said, they're saying he's on his deathbed. And usually you wouldn't believe it, but I kind of believe it because he hasn't tweeted.
Right.
Hogan always comes out and says,
I'm doing
himself.
okay, or this is happening. Yeah.
he'll always be like, oh, can you believe these like stupid rumors, brother, or whatever?
He always writes
HH or
H
whatever
at
he
the-
would write.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He hasn't tweeted anything. And I was like, something's wrong. And I was like, this is probably real. And the next day he was gone. It's sad.
Yeah.
But yeah, they kept it. They're like, oh yeah, no, he was at karaoke the night before. No, he wasn't.
Yeah. No.
Well, anyway, it's over. Sucks. Wrestling lost an icon. And I guess the greatest wrestler of all time is now Stone Cold Steve Austin, because he was the next guy that superseded Hulk Hogan as far as drawing people into the buildings. And if the Attitude Era didn't happen, there would be no WWF right now. So there you go. You had Hogan build it and you have Austin save it. So there you go. We're out of here, guys. Take care. Have a good one.
That's it, guys.
Peace.
Bye.
Thank you. Peace out.
Bye. Rest in peace, Hulky.